What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. Dodgers versus Nationals from our nation's capital. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. Let me do some quick shout-outs to the early arrivals. Yosemite Hiker in the house says chat test back in witness protection. No idea who you are or what that means, but welcome. Robin Brazel in the house, and Max Coverage TV is up in here over on Twitch. What's up, Max? All right, so this is a weird time for us, y'all. A weird start time. It's supposed to start at 3:45 Mountain. 3:45 Mountain Standard Time. So that's 6:45 Eastern Time. And it'll be Dodgers versus Nationals. We'll get into the starting pitchers as well as the lineup here in just a momento. But I appreciate y'all for joining me. We got a little time, so I'll do a little pregame show. We'll go over the stats, the figures, the win-loss records, the place in the standings, the betting line. For those of you with a little Skrilla, some scratch, some bacon, some dinero, some dollars, some ducats, some cheddar, some cheese, some money, some moolah that you want to put on the game, we'll give you them betting lines, y'all. We'll give them to you. I'm in a multi-stream chat here up on my OBS here. Looking forward to it. Ryan Delvin checks in. T. Kubler, torpedo bat game. Not sure what that means. Go Dodgers, says Viking Jerome. Sports Geeks, hello. I just wanted to say, as a Phillies fan, heck of a series against this man. Hey, GG's, man. GG's. GG's. Congrats. You won the series, and maybe we'll meet you all again somewhere down the line. Dodgers currently 9-2 on the season. Nationals 3-6. The pitching matchup today, let's get to it. Let's go to the alt screen. Here. There you see the team's records. Starting pitchers today, we got Dustin May on the bump for the Dodgers versus Mackenzie Gore. Thanks, Mr. Geek. Who are you, Yosemite Hiker? You guys get banned, and then you expect me to know who you are. I don't know who the hell you are. Ryan Delvin in the house. Shohei is due for a dinger or two, says Ryan. They talked about that a little bit on Sportsnet LA here about Ohtani kind of being in a little, we don't say that word. We're not going to say the word. But I will say one word about Ohtani. He'll be leading off for the Dodgers today. Ohtani leads off, Betts second. He'll play short, of course. Edmund will be in center today as Andy Pages gets the day off to think about it. Teoscar Hernandez in right. Will Smith will be handling the catching duties. Enrique Hernandez at first in place of Freddie Freeman. Max Muncy, third base. Rojas at second. And Chris Taylor. Chris Taylor gets the start in left. Another one that catches the wrath of the Dodgers Nation on a regular basis. Today's home run bobblehead, not used very often, is Taylor. Chris Taylor will be the home run bobblehead today. He's apparently growing hair out of the back of his head, made out of glue. We'll see if he can hold it together today. What's the weather like in Washington? I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll find out here in a minute. GG's a sports geek. I've only been here for a few minutes. Don't send the plane already. I don't even know who the hell you are. So as long as you don't do something stupid, you can hang out. All right. Wood will lead off for the Nationals. Call second. Garcia Jr. featured on today's thumbnail. Bats third. Ruiz, I believe he's a former Dodger. Bats cleanup. Lowe acquired in a trade this year. Bats fifth. Bell sixth. DeJong seventh. Tiena, and then Cruz. Cruz, an up-and-coming player. There you see the numbers on the starting pitchers there. May 5 innings pitched, 6 Ks given up, 3 base on balls, and a .80 whip. Gore, 11 innings, 18 Ks. Oh my God, this guy's a strikeout machine. 2 base on balls, 2.45 earned run average, and a 1.09 whip. All right, on the left, you see the current injuries for the Dodgers. Blake Snell, 15-day DL. They expect he'll miss 2 starts. Be back sometime near the end of April. Freddie Freeman, 10-day DL. They anticipate Freddy will return to the lineup during that weekend series coming up against the Cubs starting on Friday. Evan Phillips, the 15-day DL. For the Nationals, you see their injuries. Soroka, Brzezinski, and Law. On the right side of your screen, the leaders. Tommy Edman leads the Dodgers with 5 home runs to Nathaniel Lowe's 3. Teoscar Hernandez, 2 stolen bases. Dylan Cruz has 2 stolen bases. And the strikeout leaders for these teams, this guy Gore for the Nationals. And they don't have a picture of Yamamoto yet on Yahoo. What is up? What is up? You're supposed to be a search engine, for criminy sake. And you don't have a picture of Yoshinobu Yamamoto? Cy Young candidate. Team comparison, still a little early for us to delve into these too much, but the Dodgers are second in the majors in home runs allowed. What? And second in home runs hit. That's a crazy stat, y'all. That is a crazy stat. Here are the odds according to BetMGM. No sponsorship, but the Dodgers are favored by a 1.5 today. The Nationals getting a 1.5. Nationals plus 150 on the money line. Dodgers minus 185. Over under for runs scored is 7.5. This is the time. This is the place. I want you in the chat to put your predictions for today. What are your predictions? What are you seeing in your personal crystal ball? I'll put my Stone Cold Lock as well as my Bombardiers, folks that are going to hit home runs, in the chat here in just a moment. Only 3% of the bets are on Washington, 97% on the Dodgers. Only 5% of the money is on the Nationals on the money line. 95% on the Dodgers. They don't give us any betting breakdown for the run spread, but 98% of the bettors believe that we're going over in this game. 98% believe we're going over. Brandon Schutz, what's up tomorrow? How are you? Whoa, who asked somebody what's up tomorrow? What's up, Brandon? I'm rooting for y'all in this series, though, for every series against the NL East. Gotcha. Andrew, what's up, Valhalla? I just got home from the doctor a couple hours ago. I had a physical. I have a tumor behind my neck. I have a test sometime next week. All right, well, you're young, Andrew. You're young. What could that possibly be? It's probably just a zit. Dodgers 7, Washington 2. All right, let me put my prediction in the chat here, y'all. Let me take a little time to do this. We'll put on a little music while I do it, like the Jeopardy theme. Like the old Jeopardy theme. All right, so my Valhalla Sports Talk Stone Cold Lock is Dodgers 8, Nationals 6. Dodgers 8, Nationals 6. I don't know why I put such a high number, seeing that guy's strikeout total, but I'm an idiot. And I got Taylor Smith and Ohtani going yard. Next week, that seems too far away for a tumor. Well, they call everything a tumor nowadays. Just to freak your ass out, so they can crash you on all the tests, the MRIs, and all that bullshit. Going to the doctor now, y'all, is just like going into a car dealership. It's the same thing. They are a for-profit industry. They are a for-profit industry at this point. But I digress. Chat. We are sitting here at 3:30. 3:30 is the time on my watch, my Seiko. Sponsored by Ohtani. Official sponsor of one Shohei Ohtani. So 15 minutes to first pitch, chat. 15 minutes. 15 minutos to first pitch. All right, we're going to try something different tonight too, y'all. We're going to try something different tonight. I figured out a little something on the MLB thing. Patricia says, wow, 200. Hoping for a sweep. The Nats are terrible, says Mick. Yeah, me too, man. This pitcher apparently ain't too bad, though. He'd be striking out fools at an alarming clip. All right, they're showing Ovechkin's 895th career goal. Passes Gretzky to become the NHL all-time goal scorer. That fool ain't catching Gretzky for all-time point scorer. But congratulations to him, the great one, loses a record. I forgot to turn on betting. What's up, Miss Shelby? What is up, Shelby Minnick in the house? Start bet. Start that bet, baby. But I'm going to be bringing you the game audio today. We're going to go back to that a little bit and see if I can make it work with the 3D. Well, betting is open. You can use your Valhalla Sports Talk points. They're like points, but with a V. To bet the winner of today's game, the choices are Dodgers or Nationals. Bet between 0 and 10,000 if you got that many, and you too could be Voint rich by the end of the day. The cold weather won't help any of the players. Lots of hammy pulls in Red Sox games yesterday. Look at Patricia. Patricia is on it, y'all. She's my VST insider. I look forward to the 3D players emerging from their gopher holes. All right, Andrew puts 10,000 of his valued Voints on the Doyers, as does Shelby. So betting is working, y'all. Betting is working. I need to tell you there is a very good chance that I might have to step away for a bit during this stream, as the COO's bro might be coming over to stop by for a few. He might be stopping in for a look-see. All right, let me see what's going on here. So I'm going to bring in this audio, and I'm going to step away for just a moment.
He's 0-1 with a 3.45 ERA in 3 career starts against the Dodgers. He faced them once last year. He allowed 1 earned run on 7 hits while striking out 4 in 6 innings back on April 25th.
All right, chat, tell me if you can hear that.
Justin May, code red on the mound for the Dodgers. 27-year-old right-hander.
Armando Castillo Lomeli checks in from Tijuana, Mexico. This is a beautiful Monday afternoon here on the West Coast. It's pretty nice here, too. Very nice day here. I got the doors open, both the front and the back door, letting in some Arizona air.
Today, his first time.
All right, but I'm going to step away for just a moment, just a few, y'all, and leave AI Valhalla in my stead.
15 minutes away from first pitch. Keys to the game are next. Tim Case is the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers. Audio Network.
The home of the champs, the LA Dodgers.
570 LA Sports.
It's where we raise our families, earn a living, enjoy life.
But when disaster strikes, it takes all of us to come together and make it home again.
Your Southern California Ford dealers are helping first responders with donations and support to the LA Fire Department and California Community Wildlife Recovery.
If your vehicles were damaged by the recent Los Angeles area fires, the Southern California Ford dealers are offering you employee pricing.
It takes all of us to turn heartache into hope and make it home again.
LA Strong, built Ford proud.
Hey, it's David Vassay. Now is the time to make sure your home is primed for the season with heating products by Navien. We know Navien tankless water heaters gives us endless hot water and big savings. Navien also makes high-efficiency products that deliver comfort in the form of heat to every corner of your home. Now Navien is taking comfort to the next level by introducing a hydro furnace that provides even high-efficiency forced air heat powered by the same proven technology as their water heating products. Visit navieninc.com/Dodgers.
Take me out to Morongo, where I can watch all the games, with thousands of slot machines and blackjack, and big screen TVs from the front to the back. So just grab a seat at the sideline. You won't miss a play when you go, 'cause the good times are only right here at Morongo.
Hi, I'm Kike Hernandez. Winning a world championship is incredible, but nothing beats being a dad to my 4-year-old daughter Penelope. Making sure she has a strong, healthy start means being present, playing, and staying patient, even when it feels challenging. First 5 California is my go-to for tips and supporting her growth and well-being, so she can thrive no matter what challenges come her way. Learn more at first5california.com.
As we were saying,
This is Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck on the official home of LA Dodgers baseball.
It's the Dodgers and Nationals starting a 3-game set. Dodgers fresh off losing 2-3 in Philadelphia. Looking to turn things around. Dustin May, Mackenzie Gordon.
This is Roundup for lawns. This stuff works. This stuff kills weeds down to the root without killing your lawn. This stuff works on dandelions, crabgrass, clover, This stuff works for up to 3 months. This stuff works guaranteed or your money back. This stuff works on big lawns, small lawns, and I guess you can call that a lawns. This stuff works without killing your lawn. This stuff works without killing your weekend. This stuff works for the rookies and the seasoned pros. This stuff works in Knoxville, Bronxville, Rockville, Marysville. This is Roundup for lawns. This stuff works.
With QT Pay, you'll see Quick Trip in a whole new way. Because not only can you save 25 cents on every gallon, you can save more dollars in store as well. Extra savings are everywhere. They're just waiting for you to uncover them. Sign up before your next fill-up, and you'll be able to pay and save more, all within the QT app. See how much you can save with QT Pay. It just makes sense.
We love the big plays here at MLB, but we want to take a moment to spotlight some of the unsung heroes behind the scenes. Harold, who do you have for us today?
Lauren, let's check out the call center agents doing the MLB.TV with AI first CX capability for customer experiences.
Here's to our MLB team behind the scenes and Zoom CX's AI first solutions.
Tired of struggling with impossible messes in your tub and shower? Some cleaning sprays only target the top layer of grime, making it difficult to remove built-up layers. Switch to Mr. Clean Foaming Bath Magic Eraser. Simply add water to activate. Magic Eraser has the cleaning power of Dawn and the scrubbing power of an eraser to effortlessly cut through 100% of the built-up soap scum and grime that some sprays leave behind. And because it cleans so well, you can replace multiple cleaning products. Switch to Mr. Clean Foaming Bath Magic Eraser.
Game time. We all know Ellie, Gunner, and Paul's road to the show. But what about yours? The amateur years are just a stepping stone, and your journey to the big leagues. Game time. Take control of choices that matter.
Now the third baseman, Derek Martin.
Level up your game.
That one way back, and it's gone.
And become a legend, because your road to the show starts now.
And the Reds are World Series champions.
The weekend, you got a left-hander on the mound. That helps, but Shohei Ohtani leading off. Mookie Betts batting second, and Will Smith doing the catching. But Kike Hernandez at first base, Miguel Rojas at second base today. No Michael Conforto, David Vassay's guest on High and Tight. Chris Taylor, who needs to start getting at bats, as Rick Monday mentioned, he gets the start in left field. Mookie Betts at shortstop. So the Dodgers out there looking to turn things around after dropping 2 of 3 in Philadelphia over the weekend. Code Red on the mound, Dustin May. Dodgers offense trying to get after one of the best left-handed young pitchers in the game, Mackenzie Gore. When this game's over, don't forget, David Vassay's got you covered with the post-game and Dodger talk as well. First pitch from our nation's capital is next. Enjoy it. I'm Tim Cates, and this is the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
All right, y'all, I'm back on the mic here. I'll bring that audio back in once the game gets started. Again, there is a very good chance I'll have to go off stream for a bit. I don't really know. These audio levels don't sound good to me on my devices. I don't know how yours is going, but they don't sound too chipper to me, but we'll see. We'll let it run and see what happens. Thank you, AI Valhalla. But we're getting close to first pitch, y'all. Close to first pitch, about 5 minutes from now. Dustin May, as I mentioned, on the bump today. He had a good outing. His last time out, encouraging, as we've already got an injury in the pitching ranks there. Summer Obe checks in. What's up, Obe? It's me. Mario is in the house. What's up, Mario? Gretzky is the greatest non-goalie ever. Who wants a taco, says Mario. I think we're going to have meatballs, mashed potatoes, and green beans tonight. I think that's the plan. Elishiva Jones in the house. What's up, Elishiva? So the Dodgers visited the White House today, y'all. They went to the White House today to be recognized for their 2024 World Series title. You can't compare a center to a goalkeeper. I'm new and I hit the like. I appreciate it. We got 39 likes. 55 in the box. 55 up in here. Johnny Owen, Mackenzie Gore, former Padre and big strikeout pitcher. Yeah, he's got a lot of strikeouts, dude. He's got a lot. I think I said 18, right? Yeah, I think it was like he's already got 18 strikeouts in 11 innings. Oh, that's pretty good. That is definitely pretty good. All right, so that bad boy's lined up. Let's bring up the screen for the 3D. Give it a little refresh. Michael Franco checks in from Puerto Rico. Shout out to Michael in Puerto Rico. I made sweet and sour chicken stir fry. Nice. So we've got 6 days in a row of Dodger baseball chat. 6 days in a row. 3 against the Nationals starting today, and then 3 against the Cubs. No, take it back. I take it back. There is a break on Thursday. There's a day off on Thursday. So today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Visual Sanchez says, I'm dodging bullets in L.A. County. Bobby McBride, what's up, Bobby? What is up, my man? All right, we're real close to first pitch, y'all. Real close. I imagine when they get back. Oh, that's why Ohtani is already the second best player to ever play the game. All right, so it's going to happen, y'all. This the COO and I are going to Los Angeles to a 10-day Dodger game on August 16th. August 16th against the Padres. It is a Blake Trinan bobblehead night. And so we're going to do it, y'all. We're going to drive in, arrive on the 18th, I believe it is. Let me double check that before you guys buy tickets. But it is the bobblehead for Blake Trinan Day that we're going against the Padres. And we arrive the day prior, check in, and then go to the game, and then go back to the hotel before we come back home. Ohtani hitting one out today. My called shots were different. And I picked a long shot. It's easy to pick Ohtani, right? Easy to pick Ohtani, but I believe I went Taylor is going to get one. I think I picked Ohtani as well. I'm trying to find it right now, y'all. Trying to find my Stone Cold lock in the chat. So my prediction today is Dodgers 8, Nationals 6. Taylor, Smitty, and Ohtani are going to go yard. Taylor, Smitty, Ohtani. My birthday's in August, says Brandon. Watch out for those L.A. drivers, Valhalla. I know, I'm freaking terrified, bro. The last time I went there, I wasn't really all that cool on the deal either. A big part of me would like to fly into LAX and stay in El Segundo and not drive at all, but we're going to look into that as a possibility. But I would like to cruise Maine Street in El Segundo there. I would like to cruise it one time. Ohtani hasn't played enough years to be better than Ruth. Come back to me in 10 years, says Schmitty. All right, shout out to the 72 up in here. Please hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like. I got to make up a like thing, y'all. Remind me to make up a like feature, as annoying as that one. All right, so we're dialed in. I hear Rick Monday. I'm going to make sure that I'm all the way forward on this video. All right, I'm going to bring it in.
Diamondbacks, meanwhile, for the Dodgers, dropping 2 out of 3 in Philadelphia to the Phillies. So the Dodgers now 9-2. They're tied atop the Western Division now with the San Francisco.
All right, so I've turned that all the way up, chat. The game audio.
San Diego, a half game
over-the-air game audio from the Dodgers radio network.
By 6 for the Nationals. They are currently in 4th place.
Am I going to do the Dodger
game?
game? I can't drive in LA anymore, Valhalla. I'm scared. I'll do it. I mean, I don't. I mean, if you get wadded up, you get wadded up. Rubbin is racing.
He's the designated hitter. He'll lead
but we really are contemplating maybe making it a flight deal where we fly in, maybe get a rental car.
Center field tonight. He'll bat third. Teoscar Hernandez.
You know, for a day. I don't know.
Doing the catching, Will Smith.
I wish I still had people that I knew in El Segundo there, because I would just borrow a car. But
at second base and batting.
What's up, Leticia? So are any of the homies from the LA area going to meet us at Dodger Stadium that day? Anybody? Bueller, it's going to be me, the COO, and Ruben.
Stadium against the Atlanta Braves. Mackenzie Gore, the left-hander, starting for the Nationals in this one.
Koiso checks in.
Start a record of 0-1 to this point. The umpiring assignments.
I won't be doing that game if that's what you're asking, Brandon, if I'm going to do the game at Dodger Stadium. I might go live there with Ruben maybe for a bit. Everybody is in awe of Ohtani. Koiso, I was thinking about this yesterday. Oh, wait, we're about to get started. Let me do my gig. Let me do my job here, y'all.
And the Nationals and their
Ohtani steps into the box.
Navy blue caps, red bills, and the white game pants. And the left-hander Mackenzie Gore towing the rubber, getting ready to deliver the first pitch of the ball game. The kick and
all right, let's see. I might have missed the first pitch. I might have missed it. Here we go.
Pitch, it's inside for ball.
Nope, there we are. Okay, so we're safe. Let's see how this works, y'all.
45 Eastern time.
Give me a sound check.
46 degrees.
I'm meeting up with you, bro. This is Max Coverage TV. You gonna go? That would be so cool, Max, if you did. Ohtani rips it.
This ball smacked down to second base. Ohtani's going to beat the throw to first.
Safe.
Luis Garcia Jr. just could not handle the hot shot right at him.
Well, that ball was absolutely annihilated. Hit very hard. Say one thing about Shohei Ohtani. It looked like the ball was going to be caught to be
probably
backhand side.
Probably.
Ohtani never broke stride, hustled all
I would
the
love
way
to go.
and gets the infield single.
Is it the 16th or the 19th?
Base hit, and he will not go hitless in 3 straight.
It might be the 16th, LSU. You might be right.
When hitless in 3 straight.
All right, Mookie.
Segment of games last
up high ball.
Late July. But
it's echoey.
It's going to be
that's because it's behind the TV, the microphone.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games in a row where he's got a hit. And usually
I would fly in on Friday or drive in on Friday.
Bats with a 1-ball, no strike count. Throw to first, and Shohei gets back. Dodgers have won 11 of their last 13.
I've noticed that, Max, about the radio telecast. It is echoey.
Straight. And looking to get off to a good start on the back end of this 2-city road trip. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. A changeup thrown by Gore.
All right, 1-1 now to Betts.
Gore had 13 strikeouts on opening day.
You're going to go, Andrew? All right.
Even though he got a no decision. Figure your starting pitcher's going to strike out 13.
Where are the tacos? He already asked if we wanted
There's
some.
a bouncing ball to short. Paul DeYoung picks it up, flips to Garcia on to first. That's a double play.
Betts hits right into a double play, chat.
And just like that, the bases are empty and 2 men are out. Tommy Edman coming up.
It didn't take long. The Gore already showing what he does best, and that is to change speeds in different eye locations.
I mentioned his 13 strikeouts in opening day. It's very rare. He's just the 10th pitcher in baseball since 1900.
I had your churros.
Or more on opening day.
What kind of bullshit is that?
Since 1900 to strike out 13.
All right, Tommy at the plate here, y'all, and we're already out of sync.
The only other guy to do it? Hall of Famer Bob Gibson.
I think we're already out of sync.
The balls and a strike to Tommy Edman, switch hitter batting right. He'll take a strike, and it's 0-2. Fastball
maybe
from
not.
Gore. Gore was drafted by the Padres in 2017. 3rd overall. First-round pick. That was involved in a big
Schmidt
trade
says
in
to answer your question, it would depend on if the
players
family kept him
involved.
grounded or fed his ego.
Josh Bell, one of them.
What's up, Donnie Cleggs?
Going to the Padres. And Gore coming here to the Nationals.
No,
Now
he's
they're
still in
both
AAA, Koiso.
here in Washington. Pitch to Edman. He swings and strikes out.
All right, Edman
Ball
strikes
to
out.
Catcher Cabert Ruiz tags.
He strikes out, y'all. So no runs, 1 hit, and a Mookie Betts ground into a double play. We go to the bottom of the first. Still scoreless. Still scoreless, y'all. I could pick you up at the airport, but maybe you'd think it's a weird since we never met. I am fairly close to the airport. Really? I'll keep that in mind, Elishiva, because we definitely want to. I think I really want to stay in El Segundo those 2 days. There's a hotel right there on Aviation, I believe it's called, that we stayed at last time. It was kind of perfect because it's right at the freeway entrance. And it lets us go down to, down to El Segundo and check it out. Yeah, Ruben's going to hook me up with tickets, but he's not buying them for everyone. No. He won't be buying them for everyone. We'll get a group code, I guess. To be determined. I'm going to the Friday night game for Freddie Freeman. Bobblehead, says Andrew. I don't believe you, Andrew. I don't believe you. I wonder if we'll get a redo on Knights versus Caps for the Cup. Let me know, says Elishiva. I will, girl. I will. Yeah, I wouldn't be too scared of you, Elishiva. What kind of car you got, Elishiva? What kind of car are we getting picked up in? Huh? Nice Lexus? You don't have a limo, do you? You don't happen to have a limo. All right, let's see if we stayed synced.
Metro stop. A lot of restaurants and apartment buildings along the way. And every year, I think when we come here to this ballpark, we marvel over what has been made around the Navy Yard compared to what it was when this ballpark was first built. James Wood is
maybe pick us up in a nice Cadillac.
Fielder, hitting .212 with a homer and 3 runs batted in, facing Dustin May.
All right, here we go. May on the bump, y'all.
Justin, Texas, home for May. Big right-hander winds, kicks, and fires. And he sends one in low for ball 1.
All right, ball 1.
Keep an eye on May tonight. He's been throwing a lot of sweepers.
James Wood, 212 with 1 home run.
Out, he threw 29 sweepers. He'd never thrown more than 19 in a game before. Strike called. And it's 1-1.
Elishiva has a 79 Pinto.
And he gets a ton of breakdowns.
That's what you want to be riding around in Los Angeles in.
Against it.
Carrot Top is going to do his thing. He came back with
1-1 pitch.
bionic arms.
2 balls and a strike.
Armando, are you going to go to the Dodger game that I go to?
In his first start against the Braves. Allowed 1
I
run,
once had a 71 Pinto,
That's
says
made an
Schmidt.
error that allowed a run to score.
Yeah, I've seen Carrot Top in Vegas as well.
Season for Dustin May.
2-1.
3-1 pitch. Fouled back, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
One thing that he was able to do in that ball game was not only change speeds very, very well, but
he wore his cowboy hat to the White House.
For him, everything he's gone to.
Yes, it is. Blake Trinan bobblehead night.
Last year alone.
This is the one I'm going to.
3-2 pitch. Fouled back to the screen again by James Wood.
More and more people that we talk to, whether it be scouts, whether it be other players, talk about the fact that we use the term that for Dustin May, what he throws is nasty.
Uh-oh. Call from the COO.
The movement on his pitches is really something to watch.
First base side of the rubber, he winds and fires home the 3-2, and that's inside ball 4. He's walked the first man, and this is something the Dodgers have to put to bed. The walks yesterday, the season high, 11 walks were issued. Now keep in mind, they lost the game by 1 run to Philadelphia, 8-7, in spite of the fact that they walked 11 men.
Well, and 5 of the 11 walks scored.
And they hit another one, so there were 12 free passes. Alex Call, the right fielder, 6 for 11 on the young season, right-handed batter, and he will look at a strike.
Dave Martinez, the manager of the Nationals, really likes what Cole is doing.
All right, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that.
Because Jacob Young is struggling, just 1 for 15. Cole
You don't
makes very
regret
good
missing the
contact.
Carrot Talk comedy show? I saw him
Martinez
once.
not afraid to put even a hit and run on because he can go the opposite way too.
Slightly open stance as he looks out at May. Out of the stretch, runner goes. Pitch is a strike. Throw down to second. Is not there in time.
All right, stolen base.
Like the throw might have hit James Wood.
By Wood.
Second base of the season.
And Wood had just a gigantic lead.
Can we please stop walking hitters? Be nice.
Dustin May took a little extra time in getting
would
the
be
ball
nice.
to his catcher, Will Smith.
2 strikes on Alex Call as Wood leads at second base. Stretch by May, fires. Little ground ball.
Ground
to
ball.
third. Charging is
Max.
Maxey. Looks the runner back to second. Throws on to first.
All right, one away. One away.
There's 1 gone for Washington in the bottom of the first.
One away, chat.
You're going to see active on the base passes. We talked about in the pregame show. Martinez likes to put runners in motion. Really, the only 2 guys you don't expect to be running at all. Ruiz,
You thought Gallagher sucked?
and also Josh
He
Bell,
was the one that
designated
smashed
hitter.
shit with a big hammer, right?
That could be a fun brand of baseball to watch, though.
Well, they try and force mistakes.
Right,
And the
Carrot
Dodgers,
Top
if you
has a
look at
lot
the
of
last 3 games that they
props,
played, they
too.
made a lot of mistakes.
Left-handed batter, the second baseman, Luis Garcia Jr.,
All right, meatball mashed potatoes night has been canceled.
New York City guy.
Meatballs and mashed potatoes
1 ball, no
night
strikes.
has been canceled. I'll be having a meatball sub instead.
Bottom of the first, no score.
From
May
Subway.
checks the runner at second a couple of times. Now comes to the plate and delivers a strike with a sweeper. 1 ball, 1 strike.
What times do you prefer to call Valhalla? Like time slots? You know, I kind of prefer the late games, bro. Not, the 7-10 starts on the east, on the West Coast.
1-1 offer. Fouled off to the left.
Yeah, I don't do very well with these early games for some reason, because I think most of my viewers are West Coasters.
U.S. News and World Report once again.
I think the vast majority are West Coast.
Hospital in California. Learn more today.
What about you?
At chla.org. 1 and 2.
David Catalano.
Swung on, lifted in the air to left field. Chris Taylor over
Taylor.
the line a couple of steps. He'll make the catch.
All right, two away. That runner
The Nationals,
stays
they did well against
David
the
Catalano with a $2 Valhalla super sticker.
6 losses, but now the 3
What does that say? Does that say, mood?
Neither one of these teams,
Thank you,
by
Mr.
the way,
Catalano.
is
You
in
are a
the top
gentleman,
10
a scholar.
in batting average. Dodgers are 19th at 229.
Teoscar's on a roll. Let's keep his hits with a homer here, says Armando. Let's get it, buddy. Let's
Stage
get
of the
it.
game. Last
Kybert
year, the
Ruiz
Dodgers
at the
were
plate.
Much further ahead offensively. But again, those things fluctuate during the course of the season.
Arizona here, says Michael Evans.
A couple of really good
Michael
games
Lowe has
and
become a
team
member,
average can-
been a member, 26 months. Thank you so much, sir.
Kybert Ruiz.
I'm so
former
glad I
Dodger.
found this channel. I'm so glad you found it
It's
too.
Ball 1 from Dustin May. 1 ball, no strikes.
All right, come on, man. Let's get out of here.
Ruiz waits from the left side. Here's a switch hitter.
Ruiz was a Dodger, right, chat?
Part of the trade.
He was part of our,
when the Dodgers
gluttony of
acquired
catchers,
Trey
right?
Turner and Max Scherzer. Cy Gray, a pitcher, also in that deal.
CT3's playing because they're paying him money.
2 balls, no strikes to Ruiz.
I'm from Canada. This is Tony.
Inside
Shout out to
3-0.
the great. Oh, I'm from Croatia.
He's really playing a pull.
You see how good my vision is.
With Mookie Betts, he's almost up the
Word
middle
salad in the
shortstop
house.
Position.
I like the 7
Right
p.m.
side of the
Eastern
infield,
time slot for
looks
sure.
to pull.
James Wood leads at second base. 3-0 pitch to Ruiz.
You always got early mornings, huh, Schmitty?
Here for a strike. Fastball.
Called strike 3-1 here to Ruiz. 3-1 to Ruiz, hitting 321 with 2 home runs, 6 RBIs.
3-1 to Keibert Ruiz. 9 out of 28 on the season, hitting 321, a pair of home runs. Driven in 6. 3-1. Looks at a breaking ball inside. That's ball 4.
Another walk, y'all. Another damn walk.
May has walked 2 here in the first inning.
Mike says they're playing Taylor because Pa has been sucking in the field. Yeah, but they sat Conforto for Taylor. Conforto was the one sat for Taylor. That, by the way, if you're playing MLB The Show, y'all, that Conforto card for new threads is the bomb. I think I've got like 12 home runs with him in 2 days.
He looks out at May. May turning and firing home. And a line shot right into the glove.
All right, Hernandez catches the line drive, sidearm, backhanded. And here we go. We're going to go to the second, y'all. To the second, still scoreless between the Dodgers and the Nationals. We go to a commercial break. All right, so this is kind of working, y'all. So let me tell you what I'm doing here. So my belief is that they cannot copyright over the air anything that has been put out over the radio airways. Right? And then I figured out today that you can select what broadcast you listen to on your MLB account. So there's no like triple syncing that has to occur. It's just the same as any other time. I still have to sync with the TV. But if I refresh the TV like I've been doing, where I go all the way out and come all the way back in, then I got to re-click the radio broadcast. So I think I found a way past that too. It's just kind of fast forwarded a little bit. Yeah, he's out, Co. He is out. He's in trouble, man. Pajes is in serious danger. I'm in danger. Pajes reading notes. Reading the fundamentals of baseball notes. All right, LSU laughing at the 3D. All right, due up for the Dodgers, Hernandez, Smith, and Hernandez. Smith is in a Hernandez sandwich. Teoscar went off yesterday, y'all. 3 for 3, a double, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. First pitch, though, fly ball.
Haul it in for out number 1. That's a quick out.
All right, so one away, a fly out to right for Teoscar on the first pitch.
Station identification. This is the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers audio network.
The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC,
Johnny doesn't think Pajes can read.
Los Angeles. Make us a preset on the free iHeartRadio app.
Chris Taylor isn't a long-term solution. Maybe they bring Outman back.
Will Smith and 423 on
Listen, y'all, on Taylor specifically, if they were going to cut Taylor, they'd have done it already.
26.
They literally would have done it already.
2 hits yesterday against Philadelphia, including an RBI double in the second.
We're not synced up anymore, are we?
Right field wall. Swings and misses at a curveball.
We're not synced up, chat.
They can surprise some folks in the National League East.
So let me see if this works.
And the 2-strike pitch is up high, 1-2. National League East is going to be a tough one to crack. With the Mets and the Phillies will probably battle it out for the top spot.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to like it, y'all.
pitch up high. Got the Braves. Dodgers just saw the version of the Braves that the Braves hope is not the rest of the season version of the Braves.
Shocker. Who would have predicted that Atlanta would be at
What's
this
up,
point?
Discerno? What's up?
Out of first place.
2-2 pitch to Smith. And just inside, he pulled in the hands to get him out of the way. 3-2.
Lux is playing left field? That's wild, Robin.
Led by former Dodger
Good
first
catch.
base coach Clayton McCullough.
Good catch, Robin.
Seem like they're going to have a long year. There's a swing and a miss, a curveball.
Smitty strikes out.
There are 2 down. Second strikeout for Gore. Top of the second, brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
Yeah, I know. I see what Max is talking about, like an echo, but it's the telecast. There's like I'm hearing like a wah, wah, wah in the background.
And Kike will look at a pitch low and in. Of course, the Dodger blue really
Lux
stands
hitting
out against the
219,
red of the
home run,
Nationals
3 RBIs.
and the gear that their fans wear. 1-0 is the count. Next offer in for a strike. Fastball right down the middle. And it's 1-1 to Kike Hernandez, who starts tonight hitting only 103. 3 for 29. All 3 of his hits home runs. 1-1 is low. 2 balls and a strike.
1-1 is down low. If we don't see a huge influx of viewers because of the audio, y'all, I'll ditch it. I'll ditch it. This is just kind of a test.
Finally cleared up very early in the afternoon. 2-1 pitch, fouled off to the right now to play. Now it's 2-2 to Kike.
Hey, Lily. What's up, Miss Lily?
This part of the country, though, especially in the summer, you really have to watch the weather. Here in Washington, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, places like that along this part of the world, a lot of rain. There's a swing and a miss at a curveball.
Another strikeout, y'all. We're struggling.
This is Kike Hernandez, 3rd strikeout for Mackenzie Gore.
We're struggling already, chat.
We've been wanting to frame this photo for like 5 months.
It took me 5 minutes.
Wish you a great week, says Lily. Ding dong ditch him. Yeah, I played that once. Embarrassed now. Oh, I did it more than once, bro. We did ding dong ditch more than once. We also did toilet papered people's houses more than once. There used to be a hotel right up there on, I think it was Sepulveda. A big hotel, and we knew how to get in there without being seen. And we would go into their bathrooms, and they had these dispensers that had like 8 rolls of toilet paper in each one of them. So we would go in there and clean those out, and that would give us our ammunition for toilet papering someone's house, and we were really good at it. We were really good at it. We were really good at picking like a night where it was going to freeze up the following morning. And let me tell you, when you toilet paper someone's car and it dews up and freezes the following day, there is not a quick fix for that. I like the audio, says Tony. TP to how? Well, like you throw it in the trees was where you'd mainly do it out front. The big trees, but the cars were hilarious if it was going to be a cold night or a dewy night. All right, so Bell, DeJong, Tenna coming up for the Nationals.
Designated hitter Josh Bell.
Josh Bell to start him off.
Dustin May. Pitch to Bell is in there for a strike. Bell's been around a little bit. First started with Pittsburgh. And he was headed to the University of Texas. He was going to go there. His parents involved in education at the University of Texas.
My girlfriend's an ITP'd the house of a guy I had a crush on when I was in the 10th grade. Ellis
The Pirates, when they were getting ready to draft him,
Ellis Chiva,
basically sent
you rascally rabbit.
Draft me. I'm going to school. Pirates convinced him to sign if they
You
drafted
rascally
him.
rabbit, Elishiva Jones.
Ultimately, he did.
All right, I feel like we're like being hidden or something right now.
2-ball, 1-strike pitch.
I really
to
do.
Josh Bell from Dustin May. Here it comes. And Bell takes inside.
Bell's had a few travel excursions with Pittsburgh, and then came to the Nationals. Then went to San Diego, came back to the Nationals. Went to Cleveland, Miami, Arizona, Miami, and now back to Washington.
3-1. That's inside ball 4. This is not good for Dustin May.
All right, May walks another one, y'all.
Game already. He walked the leadoff man twice. And, you know, they say hitting's contagious. Well, the walks have been contagious over the last 24 hours or so.
All right, we are not hidden.
Martinez was chatting before the ball game. So look,
Somebody go to the Valhalla Sports Talk homepage and tell me if there's a red ring around my logo at the top.
Right-handed batter, bags one up the middle.
Base hit, left center.
He got a sinker over the middle. Didn't really do
Someone
much.
go to the VST homepage and tell me if that big round Valhalla Sports Talk logo is surrounded in red. Please.
In Philadelphia. You keep walking guys, and you just issue a walk. The next guy comes up, and he knows darn good and well that you, as the pitcher, want to get that first pitch over. You want to throw a
Don't look
strike.
now, Giants are in first place, Jeff. Calm down, Ralph. Calm down, bro. Congratulations on a good start to your season. But there is no doubt the Giants will fade.
Only 1 for 5.
The Giants will fade like they always do.
Runners lead first and second. Nobody out. And Tana looks to bunt. Fails to make
Okay,
contact.
there is a red ring around the logo. Cool. Appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate it.
Tana was with the Guardians in Cleveland. And
all right, we got no outs. Runners on first and second. They're in business like Lone Depot.
on the grass now. Again, he
Square to bunt.
Lays it down right in front of the plate.
Lays it down perfectly. And we get the force at third. Smitty to Muncy for the force out at third. One away. One away.
Sacrificed 2 men into scoring position, but the lead runner, Bell, is...
I have May with 5 Ks today.
Yeah, not a good bunt at all. The runners at first and second.
He's walking everybody, Cope.
Field the baseball. That allows your
Peter Parker, I got pulled over on Hawthorne Boulevard
not bunting the ball well at all when the catcher can come running out of the chute
for a drag race. That's crazy, dude. We used to do our drag racing on Pershing. It's a hidden road, like as you go towards the beach, that crosses the airport runway. It doesn't really cross the runway, but it crosses that same path. But Pershing is where we used to race.
In fact, his spin rate on the sweeper is the highest in Major League Baseball.
I had a Cutlass Oldsmobile that wouldn't get going too quick, but it sure drag your ass down.
Hit on the ground pass.
Ground ball. Mookie can't play it.
Rounding third is DeYoung. He's coming to the plate. Throw to third.
All right, an out is made at third, but
tried to go first to third, but he is caught. DeYoung scores.
Nationals strike first.
Second on the throw is Cruz, and the Nationals with a 1-0 lead.
It's already 5 at-bats for the Nationals with runners.
Giants are frauds, says Johnny.
Just simply eluded Mookie Betts. Didn't make a great play in the ball. It just got past him in a hurry. And a good throw into third, and Muncy had a chance.
Mookie's got to make that play, y'all. This is the type shit that has to be made at shortstop, Mookie. You got to make that play.
The ball that he's got to catch. 8-5 on the putout as Edman will get the outfield assist.
Sorry, y'all. I'm being a Dodgers couch coach.
Thrown out at third.
But Mookie's got to make that play, y'all. That wasn't a particularly difficult-looking play to me.
Second time for James Wood coming to the plate. Left-handed hitting left fielder. Walked, stole second, and was stranded. Fouls one away.
Why would you spend all this money and risk it on putting a guy that is not at his best at a position? I don't understand. For the life of me, I don't understand this Mookie Betts at short bullshit. Watch last year's World Series and watch Mookie play in right field, y'all. Tell me where he belongs. He is not a shortstop.
To make that catch. 2-1. 1-0 Nationals.
And if it's too hard for him to run out to right field, get him a fucking golf cart.
At this point in the game.
Too many opportunities.
And a 2-1 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch fouled off.
Fouled off.
You know, the Dodgers, they have just not played it. And Dave Roberts has used the term many, many times. Chris, baseball, Dodgers have not done that.
Teoscar does fine in left field.
I mean, you've got to pay attention to runners.
The 2 outs, you got to pay attention to where the third baseman's playing, too. And if he's playing way back like Muncy is, gives you a good chance.
Ground ball.
Ground ball towards second. Backhanded and kicked.
Rojas kicks it. Runner coming home. No way for Will to get the throw from Mookie that was shit. And the Nationals take a 2-0 lead.
For the Dodgers here in the second inning. It's 2-0 Nationals. On a
Jesus.
Ground ball to Miguel Rojas.
Normally, sure.
I just don't understand what we're doing, y'all. Why are we doing this experiment at shortstop when we're trying to defend a World Series title?
Trying to protect, get the baseball, could not come back and make the
And
tag.
Rojas just fucking backhands it, kicks it. His days are done too. And then how's Will supposed to tag him? Shit throw. My God.
So no RBI for Wood. And he's at second base. And at the plate, Alex Call. He takes ball 1.
Yeah, it should be, Robin. You're right.
34
Definitely 2 errors.
In the game.
They won't give Mookie the one for the throw,
He
though.
looks back at second, kicks, comes home, and fires in a strike with a sweeper.
Well, there's a lot of pitches, but
I just
quite
don't get it,
frankly,
y'all.
There's 2 plays that could have been
I
made
just
in
don't
this
get
inning
it.
behind him.
Tommy
Number
Edman, I think, would be a better
One went
shortstop
for a hit.
than Mookie
The ball hit
Betts.
past by,
Today.
Betts, and the other
Today,
was
I think they
there
can move
on
Tommy to
Rojas.
short.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. And a strike call. Now, 2 guys with good gloves you expect to make plays. Maybe they're on the other side of that now. Get those out of the way. Still very early, just the bottom of the second inning. 2-0 Nationals. When they score first, their record is 2-2.
What is the 3D doing?
Hasn't really been a factor for them yet.
Get that fucker out of the catcher spot.
3-6 overall record. 1-2 pitch. Ball is swung
Fly
on
ball,
to
right field,
Teoscar
Teoscar
is Teoscar
makes the
Hernandez
catch.
who makes the catch.
3 away. So after 2-0 Nationals.
2 hits, a man left, and 1 Dodger error. We go to the third.
This could be a big issue later. Defense up the middle. Absolutely. Yeah, Smitty hasn't got nobody at second either. I agree. But I just don't get it. Am I wrong, chat? Am I wrong about Tommy could be a better shortstop than Mookie today? Am I wrong about that? And Rojas at this point, in my opinion, Dodger couch coach, my opinion is that Rojas, his days are gone. I know he hit well last year. But I think that's our weakness. That's this team's biggest weakness is the up the middle defense when you have Mookie, Rojas, that combination. I think Taylor could play short better than Mookie. He just can't hit. What about something about Fortnite? What a month my 10-year-old is giving me for taking his Fortnite away. Sports Geeks in the house. They hold on to players too long, says Mick. Yep. All right, here we go. Muncy now. Started off with a strike. Seven-eighths of the dome? Monday. 7/8 is almost the whole dome, Rick. Maxey rips it right. And what a catch by the right fielder. One of their up-and-coming guys, yo. They got a lot of young dudes. Why are we having 4 players that can't hit? That's a good question. Rojas on his last wheels, if not on the hubcaps. Meatball Monday, says Yosemite Hiker. How come you didn't tell me who you really are, Yosemite? What was your name before? Did I ban you? Is that why you won't tell me? Nice Elishiva. Next man up, says Armando. He was robbed. That was a nice play over there. Here's Rojas, 1-1. 1-1 to Rojas, 2-1. This year, opening day, I started the 3D. Stop cracking on Miggy. Remember last year whenever he got a hit, we won the game. I don't agree, Lo. I don't agree, bro. Onward and upward, bro. Onward and upward. If you don't continue to improve, you decline. That's how it works. That's how life works. If you don't continue to improve, you decline. Meatball Monday, Taco Tuesday. What is Wednesday? Wiener Schnitzel? Eat a hot dog on Wednesday. So, did we miss that Rojas got out, right? Taylor up. What was I thinking when I predicted that score? Oh, my bad, y'all.
You got one with the Dodgers.
My bad, y'all. Thanks for letting me know.
We're 7.
Mike.
Now Taylor hits one into center.
Taylor base hit, center field. All-out base hit.
Two-out single for Chris Taylor. That's his first.
Kenneth Garrow drops 2. Drops a $2 Valhalla. Appreciate it, buddy. You stay. You stay.
Last year, frustrating
You stay, Thor.
we've already seen. Didn't talk about it this at bat, but noticed a difference in his stance in Philadelphia. Different than what we saw in spring, and that was different than last year.
Shohei Ohtani.
All right, here's Ohtani, y'all.
Pitch to him is in the dirt. It kicks away.
What
from
happened?
The catcher Ruiz, but not far enough where Taylor's going to
So
move
the
up.
3D is behind, chat.
1-0 to
Right when Ohtani comes up. I appreciate it.
The ball squirted away from Ruiz.
I appreciate it, 3D.
That's the spot. Stand your ground. Make the catcher go around you. The runner might be able to advance 90 feet.
All right, so it's a replay at this point, y'all. We'll refresh it during the inning break. First pitch outside for a ball.
2 balls and no strikes to Shohei. And Shohei did not homer.
Hot dog and humping. We humping on a hot dog day.
So you got to figure somebody here in D.C. is going to pay for it this week.
2 balls, no strikes.
Ohtani swings.
Ohtani hits it hard. Left field. They'll leave it on the 3D. It's gone. And we are tied at 2.
And Ohtani ties the game with his 4th home run of the season.
Home run number 4 for Ohtani. And the Dodgers tie it at 2. What's up, dude?
Only a matter of time.
You see the replay
Proud
of
sponsor
the
Triple Crown
Ohtani
Diamond
bomb.
And your family jewelers since
And ball hit,
1948. So visit
Chris Taylor.
FamilyJewelers.com/Facebook
He's shook, ladies and
for a
gentlemen.
free
He
baseball
is
bracelet,
shook.
along with $50 off a $99 coupon.
There's Ohtani coming home.
Putting on a show here in D.C. already. 2 for 2. And the 2-run homer, and it's a 2-2 ball
Mookie
game.
at the plate now.
Takes high.
See what happens when I show up, says Kenneth. Kenneth, y'all. Lucky Ken.
There you go again.
Drops that
Going out on the
2.
limb.
Looks what happened. Look what happened.
That's a thick limb. Here's the pitch. And it's
Up high to Mookie.
about as thick as a telephone pole.
It's well behind,
When
isn't
you
it,
make
chat?
those predictions,
I'll refresh it after
the
this
limb
inning.
that you choose to climb out on is like the size of
It is well
tree
behind.
trunks.
I kind of like it as a replay device, the 3D.
2-0 pitch. And that
The
is
2-0
inside.
outside.
3-0 to Mookie. 2 runs on 3 hits for the Dodgers. 2 runs
Oh,
for the
hell. I
Yankees.
knew Robert Rothberg was going to show up in here today. I knew he was. Sure as my name's Valhalla.
Nationals bullpen in right field. Strike called to Betts. Fastball. And Ohtani hit a fastball. 4-seamer.
Now that's more like it. What happened? Chris Taylor base hit, Ohtani home run.
Knocked it out. Inside.
And they walked
ball 4 to
Mookie.
Betts. So after Gore got the first 2 men
All right, maybe
out,
we make a little noise here. Let's
three
refresh
base
this bad
runners.
boy.
And
Let's
that
try
is
to
the
get
first free
resynced.
pass of the night given away. He struck out his first time up in the first inning. 0 for 1 tonight.
I think I misfired there. I don't think I activated it quick enough. But we'll see. We'll see how I do.
Take inside ball 1. Breeze doesn't seem to be much of a factor here tonight. Not a lot of wind.
All right, we are behind.
1-0 pitch way outside. 2 balls and no strikes to Tommy Edman. Take a chance and send him here at this point in the game.
So Mookie on first.
You know, one thing the Gore has
2
done,
outs.
you look at the end of last year and this year too, cut down the running.
The next pitch to Mookie.
Swinging a foul tip into the glove of Ruiz.
Foul tip.
You know, last year, 28 attempts on stolen bases against Gore. 26 of the 28 were safe.
2-1 to Edman. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Oh, Tommy, nice
Fastball
swing by
inside half
Edman,
at 94.
but just missed, y'all. Missed it.
2-2.
4-seam fastball.
Gore goes down the back slope of the mound. He'll come back up and toe the rubber. Toe right in the middle of the slab and look in for a target from
What's up, though,
Ruiz.
Rothberg?
And the 2-2. And Edmonds stood up
Inside
by
to Tommy.
It was low.
Johnny wondering when the Giants
Now
parade
Betts
starts.
will go on a 3-2 pitch.
We need Robert Rothberg, says Viking Jerome. He's good luck.
Gore stretching. He comes set at the hip. Big lead by Betts. There he goes. And the pitch outside.
Tommy looks at strike 3, y'all.
Ball just nipped the corner.
He looks
And
at
Edmonds
strike
strikes
3.
out for the second time in the ball game. But the Dodgers strike for 2 runs on a 2-run home run by Shohei Ohtani. And after 2.5 innings in D.C., it's the Dodgers 2, Nationals 2.
All right, remind me to turn back on that audio if I don't, chat. Remember, you can win it in April, but you can lose it. Ask the Braves. I'm just numb right now, says Sarah Small. What's wrong with you, girl? What's wrong with you? All right, 80 likes, 135. Up in here, up in here. Hit that subscribe if you're new. Give the video a like. If we get to 150 likes, I will drop a VST membership to one of yous in the chat that don't have one. There's plenty of yous. Garcia, Ruiz, Lowe coming up. for the Nationals here in the bottom of the third. Here in the bottom of the third. Dodgers versus Giants forever, says Ella Shiva. Kenneth puts 10,000 of his points on the Doyers. She's high, says Kenneth. Thor's bark sounded healthy, says Peter. He's doing much better, Peter. He's doing much better. Can't wait for the Giant Dodger series, says Robert. You just wait, fool. You just wait, Robert Rothberg. You just eat your Jell-O and chill. Eat your Jell-O, your pudding, and you just chill in the home. When is that series? All right, here we go. So the radio broadcast still in commercial, but the TV is on.
To the second baseman, Luis Garcia Jr. drills a strike in there.
All right, Luis Garcia at the plate. He's dangerous, y'all. He's dangerous.
Left his first time up. He's 0 for 1. And on the grass at third, a little bit off the line is Muncy. Betts playing close to second base and deep. The pitch. Swung on and hit off of
ground ball hits May. Mookie can't backhand it. And a single. That'll be a single. It won't be an error.
Positioned perfectly for that ground ball. And now Luis Garcia Jr. gets the benefit.
What's going on with you, Miss Sarah?
Third straight inning, the Nationals have the leadoff man aboard.
Any other suggestions other than Jell-O and pudding? Marijuana, maybe.
It's worth mentioning again.
Maybe start taking a gummy every evening, Robert.
The Nationals have already had
to help you sleep. See if they have them shaped like little bears or something.
Right now they could use
like a little bear.
Kevert Ruiz is up. He walked.
I still don't know. What happened with Miss Sarah.
Runner aboard, nobody out. Middle infield playing for two. Rojas over towards
no,
first base
Sarah.
Back. That's near the second base bank for the left.
No, Sarah. I'm so sorry.
Throw to first and diving back, getting the right hand on the bag is
so
Luis Garcia
sorry,
Jr.
Sarah.
Outfield, a few steps over toward right and right center.
Man, that's tough. That is crazy tough.
Now the pitch. Swung on, pulled on the ground, foul, first base side.
Sorry to hear that.
At AM/PM, when the Dodgers steal a base at home, you score a free hot dog and any 12-ounce slim Coca-Cola. Redeem your free feast in the AM/PM app. Let's play ball. AM/PM. Too much good stuff. 0-1 pitch from Dustin May. Runner
absolutely.
Goes, and the pitch is out.
Runner going.
Down, and
Mookie can't catch the ball. Runner safe.
Runner is safe. It's a stolen base for Garcia, his second of the season.
Another big jump.
Man, Mookie absolutely having a case of the paws today, y'all.
Especially now with
absolutely having a case of the paws. He can't catch shit.
To stay with the tag as long as you can, because we see, in a replay, you may see a runner come.
But another stolen base. I don't think the throw would have got him anyway. But
one strike pitch.
I mean, you got to catch that.
Ruiz. And a strike on the inside corner. The other thing, too, Mo, when you cover second base, there's a couple of schools of thought. And the old school of thought was that you
Miss Sarah, if you don't mind my asking, was he sick, or was he sick for a while, or?
The glove straight down. They said that was the quickest way to make a tag. That used to be for a long time. 1-2, little bouncer over the mound.
Bouncer over the mound.
One hand. Right
fielded by Mookie. He gets him at first.
To get Ruiz.
So Ruiz is out.
Third, and there's one out.
And they've got a runner at third with one out.
Shortstop, second baseman, though.
And that throw wasn't particularly good from Mookie. That throw from Mookie wasn't even particularly good.
You have to reach and catch the ball and then bring the ball back.
When you reach for the ball and then bring it back, you're slower.
His heart gave out.
A pickoff over at first. You reach out and get it to come back with a tag. You're not as quick as you are if you let the ball come to you.
And field is in. One out.
There you are, Mondo.
Takes a strike.
Now, it's only maybe the blink of an eye as far as the amount of time, but that's the difference in safe or out sometimes.
The ball's in, 1 strike. Here's the kick, the pitch. And Lowe hits a base hit to
Low
right.
base hit right field. That'll score a run.
Jogging home is Luis Garcia Jr.
3-2 Nationals.
Stolen base. He doesn't steal second. Probably doesn't score there. But because he stole second and then advanced to third on a ground ball out, Lowe is able to drive him in for his 9th run batted in.
Speaking of 9 at bats, over 2 in the 3rd innings with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, so sorry to hear that.
One out, Josh Bell, the batter. Lowe is at first. And the pitch. Way inside, goes to the
This
backstop.
ball, a wild pitch to the backstop. Smitty's throw is into the outfield, but Lowe will hold as Tommy was backing up the play. Just a comedy of errors today, y'all. But it's not funny. Absolutely not funny.
This has already been, wild
Sure don't
pitch.
look like it, Dragos. Sure don't look like it.
In the background, if you're using a highlight film of 2 and a 3rd innings, in the background you hear Calliope music.
1-0 pitch to Josh Bell coming. And he's to back away from
Yeah, you
inside.
definitely take some time. Take some time,
This
Miss
is the
Sarah.
10th different at bat with a runner in scoring position already.
Dustin May stretching.
2 balls, no strikes to Bell.
Comes to the plate and delivers a strike to Bell.
Called strike.
Speaking of pitching, tomorrow was Blake Snell's spot.
The visit to the White House must have worn him out. Excuses. Excuses are like what holes?
He will not go.
This one misses badly inside as well.
Will go. Justin Robleski is here.
Yeah, it is, Robin. You're right.
And then Wednesday,
You're right, man. Put some Bad News Bears uniforms on him.
Landon Knack came with Robleski from Oklahoma City. And
Yeah, I think it's time to bring Kim up.
Earlier today and is expected to make the start Wednesday. There's a line drive.
Line drive left field caught by Taylor.
Here's Chris
Two-way.
Number 2. As far as Snell is concerned, he had an MRI, and that came back clean. So he said today.
So Snell had an MRI and it came back clean.
He'll be back and ready to go.
So they expect he'll miss 2 starts
3-2 Nationals, bottom of the
and then
third.
be good to go.
The batter is the shortstop Paul DeYoung, 1 for 1 with a run scored. Runner at second base is Lowe.
All right, DeJong at the plate.
1 ball, no strikes.
All right,
now
between
to
innings, I'm going to
Paul
use the
DeYoung.
restroom and grab my sandwich.
Young waits from the right side, and May peeking back at second base. Kicks, fires. This ball's hammered down.
This
the
ball
left
crushed
field.
left field, but foul.
Plenty of distance.
9-2 Dodgers record.
On it. That started way in fair territory and just severely hooked to the left in front of the foul pole for a long and loud foul ball.
And some serious bat speed generated right there.
One good reason to bring up someone from the minors is to send an early message.
Stayed on the inner half.
Yeah, I agree, Obe. I agree.
1-1 pitch from Dustin. That's inside.
Inside
2
ball.
balls and strike. 54 pitches now for Dustin May.
54 is the pitch count. You heard it for May. 2-1 to Bell.
And the pitch on the way. Swung out, hit in the air to right.
Fly ball right field, Teoscar.
And stopping is Teoscar Hernandez, and he'll now move a little to his left to make the catch.
All right, so we give up one more. We give up one more run, and it's 3-2 now. 3-2 Nationals over the Dodgers.
Doesn't start with a big result. Starts with the yard work.
And so we'll go to the 4th.
Is just one
I'll be right back, y'all.
forged
I'll be
by
right back.
1,000 moments. Strauss in Major League Baseball.
I'm thinking of leaving this commercial run, but maybe I shouldn't because it's
You'll
different.
see Quick Trip in a whole new way. Because not only can you save 20...
We'll end the commercial. I'll be right back, y'all.
Oscar's 13 runs batted in.
All right, I'm back, yo.
National League currently behind the Cubs' Kyle Tucker.
Hopefully we're synced still.
14.
Get out of here.
2 home run
Muttley.
game yesterday in Philadelphia. Strike called to him, and it's now 1-1. That was his 19th career multi-home run game. He's never had a 3-homer game.
Meatball.
And
Toasted.
pitch.
You can get it toasted
Right
now.
out late on a
At
cutter.
Subway, y'all.
One ball, 2 strikes to Teoscar Hernandez. 262 the average, 4 total home runs. Outfield back, outfield straight up for him. So he waits for the next offer from Gore. There it is. It skipped in the dirt for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, goes to 2-2.
He's been able to move that breaking ball around very effectively.
Am I on Ritalin? AI Valhalla? There's a possibility.
Gore's pitch. Swung on, well hit to right down.
Teoscar hits it to right field, but it's going to go foul.
Foul line. He'll watch
By
it
the way,
from
attendance at Nationals Park, or whatever this is called, is lacking.
Right at the top of the strike zone.
Both of the home runs that Teoscar hit yesterday went that way, went to right field. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Teoscar. Gore looks in.
Oh, you can only do it twice in a year, Schmidt?
And the pitch, broken bat.
Broken bat, center field, base hit.
Base hit.
A little broken bat base hit for Hernandez, the Teoscar version, on a 3-2 count.
And, that out of commission. They're picking at multiple pieces.
That thing just exploded. The business end of
What's
the
up,
bat
Mimo
ended up
Fonseca?
on a mound somewhere. Well, Teoscar was left with the handle in his hands. So man aboard, nobody out. Will Smith. It's at a strike.
All right, Smitty, one of my called shots today. Smitty was one of my called shots. No ball, 1 strike.
Here and threw a bullpen
407 average. What?
He says his arm is ready. Smith takes low, check swing, appeal to first, and first base umpire Tom Hanahan said he didn't go. But Kershaw has declared his arm is ready to go, but that the injured toe that he has is not quite ready. So he is not ready to get out there all the way yet.
Hey, Smitty looks at one right over the plate.
But the fact that his arm feels good, and he says it feels normal, that's a good sign. He's headed to Arizona, we understand.
No, I haven't been there. I thought I got everything.
Face hitters there later this week.
I thought I got everything, Tony Amama. You sent more stuff?
Will swings and
Smitty strikes out. That's the 5th strikeout for Gore already. I thought that was everything, Tony Amama. I'll go tomorrow.
1 out, 1 on for Kike Hernandez. Kike also a strikeout victim due to the curveball in the 2nd inning. First pitch to Kike, a little bit high, ball 1. Start him off with the breaking ball.
A little bit high to Hernandez. Easy.
Monday night in Washington, D.C., or here during the height of the cherry blossom season, by the way. Our first base back standing is Teoscar Hernandez. It's too bad it was raining all day, otherwise would have got out and gone to see cherry blossoms. A real big attraction here in D.C. this time of year.
All right, we're not synced up again.
Pitch up high. Count goes to 2-0. So many things to see in this town, too.
Well, we saw just about all of them all the way from the hotel to the ballpark.
Yes, did. Here's the 2-0.
All right, I'll go check it out, girl. Thank you so much.
And misses at a fastball. 2-1. So what monuments didn't you see on the way here?
The only ones we didn't see are the ones being constructed.
Now the 2-1 coming from Gore. Wave and a miss again at a fastball.
Swing and a miss.
Kike's timing is off on the fastball. It's 2-2.
Or again, mixes in that curveball and it really enhances. Perceived velocity of the fastball.
Next offer's up high. Count full 3-2. 1 out. What do you think about starting Teoscar here with 1 out?
No, I didn't see what happened to the Rockets head coach.
Maybe a little bit later break to make sure the left-hander commits to the plate. See if they keep him close.
You got the COO something? Right on.
He is out.
Right on. I'll go down tomorrow.
Here's the pitch. He stays put. Swinging and a miss.
Hernandez strikes out swinging. 6 for Gore now. 6 strikeouts.
That's part of the gamble of it. But a lot of teams will start a guy with 1 out just to try to stay out of an inning-ending double play.
That's pretty much a fastball on the big part of the plate. That's 6 punch-outs for Gore.
Dodgers be up there swinging. We be swinging. Muncy, called shot.
Takes a strike.
Another one of my called shots today.
How good he was in high school, why he was the 3rd pick overall in 2017. As a senior in high school, he went 11-0 with a 0.19 ERA. He only allowed 2 earned runs the whole season, 5 walks the whole season, but how about
Dr. Joanne in the house?
158 strikeouts in 74 to 3rd innings pitched. That's
sub sandwich from Subway.
Let's see, he takes outside.
I'd want to scout the 2 guys that knocked in runs against him.
I know. Yeah, who did that?
He got ejected.
He probably remembers too. Pitched a perfect game also in high school. 2-1 pitch fouled off. Drafted right out of high school as the 3rd overall pick in 2017. Padres got him.
What's up, Justin Goins? What's up, buddy?
The Nationals made their big trade. This was one of the key returns. They were very excited to get Mackenzie Gore.
The 2-2 to Muncy.
2 out. Pitch to Muncy. Hammers this
Dang,
one.
I thought that was it, y'all.
Down the right side and hooks in the seats. 3-2 score. Nationals in front. Top of the 4th inning. Nationals with 2 in the 2nd. Dodgers with 2 in the 3rd on a 2-run home run by Ohtani.
There you go, Tony Obama. Hope you're doing well.
Pitch to Muncy. He takes strike 3.
Muncy looks at strike 3.
7 strikeouts for Mackenzie Gore.
And this Gore has 7 strikeouts. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Nationals 3, Dodgers 2. Tanner Cruz Wood due up for the Nationals. All right, I'll bring that audio back once it comes back. Well, I think the Rothberg thing is definitely a far third. No comment on the AA effort here. AA? What does that mean? What's up, Theo? Coisio says Ohtani homer. Let's go. You know, I think maybe I'm at fault for some of this, but this team is so much more than just Shohei Ohtani. This team is so much more than Ohtani, y'all. We saw what Ohtani could do by himself. Baseball is a team sport. Baseball is a team sport, chat.
Jose Tena, the third baseman, is up on the left side, and Dustin May fires a strike in there. 3 runs on 4 hits for Washington. They've taken a hit off the board. We'll catch you up on the scoring change that was just announced. And the pitch.
Yeah, Muncy was 1-2. Muncy, Taylor, Ohtani.
I haven't updated it on the scoreboard yet here, but they'll be taking a hit away from Dylan Cruz in the second inning. And that'll be now scored a fielder's choice and an error on Mookie Betts.
So you heard they changed the scoring on that earlier thing, but a strikeout here by... There we go. Take a seat over there. That's the first strikeout for May today, though, y'all.
May in the ballgame. One away, and now here's Dylan Cruz again. So now they're showing 3 hits for the Nationals and 2 errors for the Dodgers. Strike call to Cruz.
That was a good call. The ball was not played well by Mookie Betts. The Dodgers have not played well.
I think you're right, Mick.
Next offer by Dustin May.
I think you're right, Mick.
Check swing.
And I'm not exactly a Conforto lover.
And 1 strike.
until he started crushing for me in the show.
Back, 1 out.
But he's probably my best hitter in MLB The Show right now.
He kicks and sends one home a little low. Sinker.
I think it's late this month or early next month, Justin.
But just below the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 pitch. Swung out, a little comebacker.
All right, little tapper to May. He can't field it. Rojas gets it, though, throws it.
And Dylan Cruz.
And they get Cruz at first, the fast Dylan Cruz.
Davey Martinez in the Nationals dugout will look back to see if they want to review this or not. Maybe challenge. We're not going to challenge. He was out. You can call that a 1-4-3, if you will. And there are 2 away.
Hey, friends, celebrate Korean Heritage Night at Dodger Stadium April 16th. That's against the Rockies, and you can enjoy live music, handcrafted food, and live performances.
No, we didn't have a pitcher get busted for the icky sticky Tony Mama.
Presented by Jim.
I saw that same rumor on X. That guy, the guy that posted that shit about Roki is just a hater, bro. He's just a hater. But I saw the same X post. He's just a clout chaser, that guy.
It off for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Left-handed batter hits a shot down to third. Stabbed by Muncy. Straightens up, throws a strike to first. Good play by Muncy. And the Nationals retired in order in the 4th.
All right, so we put them down in order there.
The Braves have
so we go to the 5th, 3-2 Nationals.
Bombers in the lineup that could really hurt you. They're going to be a
clown shit, bro. This is Mario.
24 National League Cy Young Award winner. This is what the greats do. Watch him go to work.
No Dodger pitcher cheating. Fake news.
Explosiveness, velocity, fastness in his pitches. The man is on fire. He is MLB Sonic the Hedgehog. But what do every day? Braves just keep on rolling.
All right, we're going to come back here, y'all. We're coming back. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Tell him to go eat a hot dog, says Tony and Mama. Facts. All right, so this audio thing doesn't seem to be helping, chat. So this could be a one and done. Because to be perfectly honest with you, I can't stand the radio telecast. I can't stand it. They seem so negative to me. Look at me complaining about him being negative. With my actions of today, y'all. With my actions of today. Listen to me. Pot, meet kettle.
3-2. Kenzie Gore kicks and fires one home for a strike. Started him off with a breaking ball. Rojas 0 for 1, flying to right in the third. Batting in the 8th spot, playing second base tonight. The pitch. That is low. Dodgers had to get Tommy Edman out in center field. Dave Roberts saying before the game that he wanted to give Andy Pages a breather. Andy's been having a tough go of it lately, defensively yesterday, and on the base paths as well. Pitch is up high to Miguel. 2 balls and a strike. Edman in center field. Opportunity for Rojas to get some at-bats at second base tonight. Pitch inside, 3-1.
Yeah, he totally had a meltdown. I agree.
3 balls,
Negative
1
plus
strike.
negative equals a positive.
And the pitch on the way. And it swung out and hit high in the air down the left field side, hooking foul. A lot of distance on it, but maybe not enough to get out. But in the stands for a foul ball and strike 2. 3-2. Into the count. Ground ball.
Yeah, exactly, Johnny.
So on the road, I'm just wondering how many pairs of spikes. I'm going to have to ask Miguel soon. How many pairs of spikes does he pack? Because he seems to have one for every color on the palette. And tonight's are some kind of an aqua green-ish color. Pitch swung out, and that one is drilled. Oh, what a stab by the shortstop to Young. He gets to his feet, throws to first, and gets it.
That's shortstop play right there, chat. That's what your shortstop's supposed to do. What an unbelievable play by Jajong.
Get down to short, and the Young with a backhand stab had to go down to a knee, got up to his feet, and threw him out by
unbelievable.
Well, you're not going to see a better play than that. And that's just quick reactions, and then on top of it, a very strong throwing arm.
Chris Taylor 1 for 1 with a run scored. Foul tips it into the glove of Ruiz for strike 1.
All right, Chris Taylor, one of my called shots.
Empty. Taylor playing left field tonight. Goes after
Mighty
a high
swing and a miss.
fastball and misses. 0-2. Hardy crowd here on hand, bundled up in Washington. Been a big sports week for them here in D.C.
Oh, no doubt, Armando. This thing's far from over.
Yesterday on the broadcast that the all-time scoring record in the National Hockey League for the Washington Capitals. Passed Wayne Gretzky yesterday.
All right, Thor just closed my door, y'all.
And Ovechkin is...
He done closed the front door, cutting off air supply. And I got the hiccups.
1 ball and 2 strikes to Chris Taylor. Gore kicks, fires. And Taylor hits one up in the air to right field. Shallow, near the line, coming over Alex Call. He'll reach up and make the catch.
All right, Taylor flies out, shallow right. Why does this thing screw up every time Ohtani comes up, chat?
Here comes Ohtani, 2 for 2.
Why does it happen whenever it's Ohtani? It's pissing me off.
Ohtani is at the plate. He's already in scoring position.
It's pissing me off that it does that shit.
On the season and counting. Pitch from Gore. Strike call.
Called strike.
Fastball right on the outside corner.
So no ball, 1 strike.
81 pitches for Gore, 47 of them strikes. And he whistles a fastball right by Ohtani. Swing and a miss.
Came inside, tied him up. You missed a little bit out over the plate.
So now the audio's behind, I think. No?
A lot of pitchers think, look, we can pitch him inside. Well, if you miss, might want to put cotton in your ears.
Ohtani fly ball deep. Cruz off the wall.
Ohtani already around second base.
Ohtani headed for third.
With a stand-up triple.
Stand-up triple for Ohtani.
Was busting it out of the batter.
Stand-up triple, baby.
That's exactly what happened. That pitch was pretty much down the middle of the plate. And for the Nationals, they're fortunate that it hit off the high part of
Maybe
the
he's too
wall.
powerful.
It extends really from
They can't handle it.
70 feet off the foul line in right field. That's where the fence goes up high to almost the deepest part of right center field.
He almost hit that out, y'all.
Kevin Ruiz, the catcher, will go out and have a meeting on the mound. And the mound visit brought to you by Jacoby and Meyer.
There's my triple, says Summer O.
Deserves justice.
He almost got robbed there, y'all. Old dude couldn't get up high enough, but he was there. He was there. He just couldn't get up high enough.
That's a chance to tie the game.
Now Mookie.
Takes a fastball up high. That's walked last time up. In the first inning, he hit into a 6-4-3 double play with Ohtani aboard.
So the first attempt for the Dodgers, runners in scoring position. The Nationals again have had 11 opportunities.
Yes, Justin, yes.
There's a 1-ball, no strike.
It's him.
And Mookie will take a strike here.
It's him. And he balls in MLB The Show, by the way.
Third baseman.
I crushed some dingers with him too, y'all. We were hitting bombs with Cruz in the show.
He's got one in foul territory.
In my pursuit of the Roki Sasaki card.
The lefty's 1-1 pitch. Inside the Betts.
Inside ball to Betts.
So now we're going to be on cycle watch the rest of the game for Ohtani. He's going to have one, maybe two or more at bats.
Cycle watch.
There's the pitch, and Mookie takes the ball low and away.
Has Ohtani ever hit for the cycle? I feel like I've asked that before.
For extra base hits either. A lot of different angles in the outfield fence.
3-1 to Betts. Here's the pitch.
Oh, not Muncie. You're right, Robin. You're right. Taylor Smith Ohtani.
He had a chance for the cycle, tried to stretch a double for a triple, and was thrown out at third.
Couldn't get high enough. He needs lessons from the Snoop.
Outfield, there's
now I have the hiccups.
Angles in the outfield.
I ate a taco too fast.
Payoff pitch to Betts. He swings it
Bouncer
down to third, charging his Tana. He's got it from the infield grass, throws to first in time to get back.
All right, they get him, so we don't get that run. Shit.
Triple. No runs, one hit, one left, no errors through 4.5.
So we go to the bottom of the fourth, Jet. We go to the bottom of the fourth. $135 in the house, 96 likes, just over almost 1,700 views. Almost 1,700 views. Call Garcia Jr. Ruiz due up for the Nationals. And let's look in on 3D land, y'all. Let's look in on what is occurring in 3D land. The Nationals pitcher is still out there throwing pitches. The umpire has donned catcher gear and is chillaxing down the third base line. Nobody knows why he put on the catcher gear, turned his hat backwards. But that's what's happening. Now, we still have a lot of Nationals players on the field, throwing infield with the Dodgers players. hat game going on TV. Umpire still wearing a catcher's mask, cleaning home plate. What's wrong with that umpire, chat? Somebody check him. All right, now Will Smith has arrived. Will Smith has arrived, as has a hitter. I believe that's Mookie. Mookie disappears. And we still got Dodgers hitters. That's Ohtani probably just rolled back up. Nope, Mookie. Mookie in the box here. Mookie, what are you doing? You're supposed to be playing shortstop right now, Mookie. Quickly hit back to May. One away. One away. The umpire out there throwing the baseball around. You might pass out, Tony and Mama. You tired, girl? No, Tony and Mama. Is she okay? Ohtani is one double short of the cycle, says Ko. Not cool, Tony and Mama. Not cool. Glad she's okay, though. Glad she is okay. 1-1 to Garcia Jr., y'all. Yeah, there were a couple that mentioned the cycle, Co. There were a couple that mentioned it already. All right, the COO has arrived, y'all. The COO has arrived. This ball hit right field. Gonna be trouble. Caught by Teoscar just in front of the outfield wall. Two-way. Two-way, chat. And I don't have the TV mic on. What's wrong with me?
It's 335 down the
What is
right
wrong
field
with me?
line, 336 to left field line. And straightaway centers at 402.
Maybe the way to do it,
Well,
chat, is
goes
to
a little
mute
bit
the
deeper to
TV.
left side
Maybe
of
that's a
402.
smarter way than a hotkey. Ground ball.
Ruiz ground ball, diving stop.
Rojas.
Side left.
There we go. There we go. No runs for you guys. No runs for you. We go to the sixth. We go to the sixth. Nationals 3, Dodgers 2. And I'm just going to mute the TV rather than mute OBS. That's what we going to do. What's up, COO? She has arrived. Anyways, I've been up dealing with family stuff. Yes, she's okay. Whiplash, etc. But for once, I might be quiet. All right, Tony and Mama. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. COO being careful going over the cables, y'all. The past 4 games, the Dodgers have been the fumble bums, says David Catalano. Yeah, I went on a rant earlier about it. I went on a little Valhalla rant. Just my luck, I bet Ohtani to hit a double today, and he's hit everything but. What would it have paid, Co, if you bet for Ohtani to hit the cycle? That's big money, I would imagine. Guys, did you hear Ohtani is only a double away from a triple-double? Am I doing this right, says Justice? Yeah, you are, buddy. You leave that open.
Is that cooler on?
That's not my concern, COO.
Well, it is mine.
We got to close it, or have it closed a little bit more so Thor can nuzzle it to get to his water if he has to, baby. COO alert, COO alert, says Theo. Jackie Robinson Day, Tuesday, April 15th, and I pushed the wrong button. Push the wrong freaking button, chat.
This figures to be his final inning of work, perhaps, but first ball swinging is Edmund, pops it up behind the plate foul.
Tommy pops it up.
Ruiz, he makes the
Pops it up. behind home plate. It'll be caught by Ruiz.
Catch, one pitch and one away, so Edman made that one easy for Gore. And Tommy Edman now 0 for 3.
A lot of moving parts here, y'all. A lot of moving parts.
Seconds for station identification.
1,200, 1 to 200 odds.
Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC-KYSI.
A triple load is 140.
Make us a preset on the free iHeart
Is it true
Radio
you
app.
knew Walt Disney? No.
Teoscar Hernandez 1 for 2. Singled in the 4th. And he'll swing and foul.
Fouled straight back.
And
Chances
one.
of hitting for the cycle
Teoscar, then Will Smith
are
on
not
deck.
good to Summerobe, but with numbers. He said it with numbers, chat.
0-1 with a
Teoscar 0 for 1 today.
Number against the Dodgers. And 3 starts prior to tonight.
Foul back.
It's fouled off to the right now play. And 2 strikes on Teoscar.
Do you guys hear that like electrical noise, the wah wah sound? Do you hear that?
4 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. 4 kicks, fires, and it's in the dirt. Ball 1, 1 and 2.
Ball 1 in the dirt. A well-oiled machine, in my humble opinion, says Dr. Joanne. Thank you. What's up, Jacob?
1 for 2 in the ball game.
What is up?
That pitch in the
Down
dirt.
low ball.
The Dodgers with 9 wins. 7 times they've come back from a deficit to win the ball game. Out of the 9 they've got.
He did get that broken bat hit. You're right. You're right.
Never out of a ball game.
Yeah, 1 for 2.
Fantastic.
Ground ball.
On the ground toward the whole left side. To his right is DeYoung. Grabs it, throws on to first.
All right, they get Teoscar. You're right, Robin. He got that shattered bat base hit.
The catcher, Will Smith.
My Guardians have a home opener tomorrow. I'm excited. There you go, buddy.
For the 5 and 6 hitters in the
It's still better odds than the White Sox winning the World Series.
Smith struck out twice, both times swinging. KK Hernandez batting behind Smith, struck out twice, both times swinging.
All right, Tommy.
Smith struck out on a curveball the first time, fastball the second time.
Outside ball to Tommy.
Gore snaps in a fastball at 95, just a little outside for ball 1.
Robin be on it, yo. Robin be on it.
Over toward right center a few steps.
Down low ball.
Right-handed batter takes ball 2. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Tomorrow, same time, Morongo Casino Dodgers on.
We're not sure. I guess the answer to your question is no. I don't know.
The first pitch.
Outside called strike.
2-1 to Smith.
Yeah, I hear it, but I like it.
Robleski will pitch for the
It's
Dodgers.
a slide dog.
The Nationals have not listed a starter. Pitch is inside. Chances are good it'll be Jake
COO
Urban.
Smooch. No PDA. No PDA. You guys aren't old enough for that. I believe I might have
2
some
balls,
lipstick
1
now,
strike,
though.
2 down, bases empty. 3-2 Nationals. Dodgers batting in the 6th. Pitch to Smith. He hits a high fly ball. To
Fly
right
ball,
field.
left field.
Underneath it is Alex Call. Reaches up, makes the catch. And the Dodgers.
So there's a delay on the camera, too. We've got a lot of things going on here.
5.5 innings. It's the Nationals.
Oh, man.
You're constantly attuned to your team's needs, Libra, to the point that you often overlook
I'm
your
supposed to
own.
mute that,
You
right?
might be worried that if you speak.
I'm supposed to mute that. Then I'm supposed to push this. Low Bell DeJong due up for the Nationals in the bottom of the 6th. They lead it 3-2 over the Dodgers. Game 1 of the 3-game set. All 3 games will be streamed live here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Shout out to the 141 in the house. Thank you for the 101 likes. Please hit that subscribe button and give the video a like-a-roo. If we get to 150 likes, never mind. If we get to 150 likes by the end of the 5th, we're already in the middle of the 6th. So, no sale on the free membership. You don't get into my pocket today. Not today. Not today. General Thor, having his dinner, just knocked his bowl over to a loud clang. He is back in the General Thor rock band. If Ohtani has 0 doubles, well, he's due. Val playing hard to get is kind of risky. What you mean? What you mean, man? What you mean, man? Not sure what that means. Last I heard he was going to pitch in June, says Co. All right, here we go. It is dark in Cleveland now, y'all. And they're playing Louie Louie. That's not going to work.
Into the bottom of the 6th inning, 3-2, Nationals in front.
Only the COO is allowed in Val's pockets.
Daniel Lowe, the first baseman, left-handed hitter facing Dustin May.
If Ohtani has 0 doubles, he's never hit a double.
71 pitches for May, 46 for strikes.
He's hit doubles, you liars. Liar, liar.
Looks in, turns, kicks, fires. Strike called inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lowe. Lowe, an RBI base hit in the 3rd inning. He lined out to Kike Hernandez to end the 1st.
Oh, no PDA?
Now 1-1 pitch.
Yeah, we're not been doing that PDA on the screen, y'all.
He's been utilizing that sweeper quite a bit. Anthony Bonda continues to throw in the bullpen.
Just in case it gets out of hand.
1-2 from Dustin May. Just on the inside corner. Not seeing the movement on the sinker like we normally do.
No.
Hasn't had that tonight.
And not seeing that run going inside on right-handers' hands.
The 2-2.
Swung on a little number foul.
Full count.
It's Chevy
Full
Truck
count,
Month.
y'all.
There's no better time to do what you do best than a Chevy Silverado. Shop now at SoCalChevy.com.
Well, there you go, Jacob.
Muncie way off 3rd and playing deep, almost at the shortstop position. 2-2 from May. Tried for that outside corner with a sweeper and missed it. Filled up the count at 3-2.
I imagine after this game we'll watch more of the hallway series.
Too many high-pitched cows.
The hallway television show.
Now the payoff coming. Swing and a grounder to the right side, charged by Kike. He'll step on the brakes, reverse direction.
It's getting very weird, that show, Chad. It's getting very weird.
1 away for Washington in the 6th.
1 away. I'm having a hard time understanding what's going on in that show now, y'all. So is the COO. But they still walk in the hallway a lot.
He walked 3, had 2 errors committed behind him in that 2nd inning alone.
Some people actually hit homers better than they do doubles, says Coach.
To Josh Bell there for a strike. Bell, the designated hitter.
Well, we haven't done anything risky on the 3D today.
Bell tonight 0 for 1 with a walk. And he will take a strike, and it's 0-2.
Let's go, action. Ready, action.
Steps back, takes the barrel of the bat, pounds some clay out of his cleats. Taps home plate, winds the bat back and waits. 1 out in the 0-2 pitch to Bell from May.
Get him, May.
Swung on, grounded to second. Rojas right there to field it.
Rojas.
Puts it on to first for out number
Hernandez.
2.
We mentioned this the other day, is if, when umpires have good days.
Yeah, so the camera definitely delayed today.
There were 2 umpires yesterday working
definitely
that were perfect in calling strikes.
Way delayed.
Eric Thomas and Will Little. Little worked the Nationals game here yesterday.
That's not what it's called.
100% correct in calling
What's
strikes.
up, 12 pack? It's not called the hallway. It's
fouled off by Paul.
I forget. I always forget.
Blackman the other day, and working the plate yesterday.
I'm old.
In Philadelphia, under Windelstedt, who was like 96%.
My memory's fading.
There were a couple of umpires yesterday that were in the low 80s. One at 80 and the other one at 82%.
Oh.
One pitch to Young goes to the back.
How did he not hit this guy? He almost hit him.
No, we're not picking on umpires. We're talking about players. We're talking about Major League Baseball. The player has a good day, bad that day, indifferent, whatever it may be.
May has been more efficient today other than the score. Defense looking at you. Yeah, they've done him no favors. May almost hit this guy again.
2 balls and a strike. Yeah, but even, Hunter Wells did a
No, it's not White Lotus. What's the name of that show we're watching, COO? Severance.
Second generation.
Severance is the name of the hallway show.
Eric.
2-1 pitch. Swinging a foul.
And you said we're close to done with that, or what?
They had it somewhere else.
How many episodes?
Not a very good one.
Just 2 episodes left?
Ones they're umpiring selection
Oh.
camp by invitation only in Vero Beach. And it lasts anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. I got by and visited there. I mean, they put them through the ringer.
I didn't get your
in the
tea.
classroom in the morning and on the field in
Did
the
you get
afternoon.
it? Is it no good? Too cooked.
2-2 pitch to DeYoung. Pretty good. Caught a lot of the plate, but apparently just a little bit low. And they count full. 3-2.
Back to those umpires.
Our defense sucks. Mookie doesn't belong at short.
They're about anywhere from 20.
You were listening to me at work?
Professional contract. It's like the walking encyclopedia in the rule book.
Payoff pitch.
Popped up.
Middle of the infield. PK Hernandez calling for it. He's in front of the mound. Between the mound and the plate, makes the catch. And for the second straight inning, make it the third straight inning. Dustin May has set the side down in order. That's 11 in a row.
All right, so we go in order there. Let's go. Let's go. They just said 11 in a row. 11 in a row. Who we got coming up, chat? Talk to me, Yahoo. Uh-oh. 3D just went wonky.
I didn't do anything.
3D went wonky. I blame it on the COO. I blame it on the COO, but this is a good time. If it's going to go, have it go between innings. Because then we can move everything forward. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know what I mean. So Hernandez, Muncy, Rojas due up. And man, am I excited. Man, am I excited about this group coming up for the Dodgers. What's going on in 3D land, chat? They got some kind of parade going on over there. Over by third. I think the Dodgers pitcher has already popped up. He's ready for business. But the National catcher, Ruiz... Yeah, you're the wrong pitcher, by the way, Dodger guy. All right, there we go. We got a Nationals pitcher now. I mean, yeah. So I guess Ruiz is supposed to be out there. He is supposed to be out there, but now he left. And now one of the Dodgers has come out just to wave to the crowd. One of them. All right, they're showing us. And you did it again, you dumbass. You did it again. Too many buttons, y'all. Too many buttons. I want to bring this audio back.
Brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Top of the 7th.
Has he already pitched to this fool?
On the board against
Salazar, the new pitcher.
His 6th appearance of the season. Well, Washington, he delivers low. It bounces
We're synced after all that. We managed to get her done.
PK, who has struck out twice, both times swinging. Dodgers need to find a way to get a run here. It'll be PK, then Max Muncy, and Miguel Rojas. 6, 7, and 8 due up in the Dodger order in the 7th. The pitch.
We got a bunch of do guys coming up.
2-0.
Like do or like do. The bill is due.
They get on base, then you bring up the big guys.
I saw how you spelled it.
Ohtani,
but I'm just asking.
I figured Tommy Edman in there too, the number of home runs he
2-0.
has.
And there's a ground ball to short. DeYoung behind it, sets his feet, throws to first. And
Wah,
there's
wah.
Kike's over 3.
One away.
Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the
Max is
Dodgers
overdue.
audio
Come on, Mad Max.
broadcast.
Let's
Game
go.
night
This is
is
Armando.
Group Night at Shakey's.com.
You like what I did there? Oh.
Max Muncy with 1 out, nobody on. St. Salazar, first pitch fouled back.
Fouled back by Max.
Salazar, hard throwing right-hander.
Do you hear that like wee-woo
He was
sound?
with the Mariners last year and put on waivers. And the Nationals grabbed him off waivers.
0-1 to Muncy.
Pitch low to Max. 1 ball, 1 strike. He has also been with the Cincinnati Reds, and the Dodgers had him briefly. Salazar out of the stretch in the 1-1 to Muncy. He'll take a strike.
Muncy just looking at it, dumbfounded.
Fastball at 94. One ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. And the pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
LA Dodgers history, most home runs. Steve Garvey, still third, 211. 211. Eric Karros, the leader, 270.
Pitch on the way, swinging and missing.
Muncy strikes out swinging.
Second time he's gone out.
And you can see the pressure in these guys' eyes, y'all. I just saw it in Muncy's, and I saw it last night in Pajez's. There's some pressure amping up here, y'all. There is definitely some pressure.
Exclusive Teacher Appreciation Night crew.
Rojas,
sweater.
too.
That's right. For more information, Dodgers.com/promotions.
First pitch, ground ball to short, a soft ground ball. Throw across. Dodgers go down in order. As anticipated.
The Dodgers go down in order.
And we go to the bottom of the seventh inning stretch. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. So let's root for the Dodgers. If they don't win, it's a shame. Because it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. At the old ball game. Tenna, Cruz, Wood due up for the Nationals here in the bottom of the 7th. Do they leave May out for this inning, y'all? Is May going to come out 1 mo again? How many pitches has he got? 86? I think they could bring May out 1 mo again, y'all. I really do. Max is overdue. Rojas is trash. At least Taylor has a hit. This is OTC. 105 likes, y'all. I don't know. I just can't. I don't feel like we got any traction here, y'all. I feel like we are definitely not getting traction on these streams. And it's starting to worry me. It's starting to worry me a bit. And don't tell me nobody watches because it's a Tuesday or a Monday. Because there's literally a channel where a guy has 0 talent, the talent of a bug, and he's got 500 in his chat. Or more. Not even there. Not even watching his people. Not even building a community. He don't give a F. He's just playing the part of the antenna. He's the antenna for the audio.
Out of the 7th inning at Nationals Park, Anthony Banda, the lefty, takes over.
All right, so the Banda is back together on the mound.
Tana, switch hitting third baseman.
May 6 innings pitch, 1K, 1 earned run. First pitch, base hit left field.
Banda got the win in Game 2 in Philadelphia. He actually leads Major League Baseball in wins with 3. He has been right place, right time, 3 different times out of the bullpen to be the pitcher of record to the good. And
Did that stat just say that Anthony Banda leads the MLB in wins?
With 3 wins.
That's crazy.
More than 3 wins in a season. Tana leads at first. He's going to head for second base.
All right, runner going. We can't throw him out, and Mookie or Rojas or Mookie can't catch. So this guy's safe. Why not run? Why not run when neither the second baseman or the shortstop can field a throw from the catcher?
Popped out, and he is safe with a stolen base.
And the throw was on one hop.
It was a one hopper, but come on now.
Really did have
You're making over $1 million, I'm sure, Rojas.
Runner in scoring position now for the Nationals with nobody out.
I'd steal third.
The center fielder up. Number 9 hitter, 0 for 2.
I'd send the guy to third. What the hell?
Martinez, the manager of the Nationals, like to put guys in motion. That's their 3rd stolen base tonight.
They should be winning this game.
Base comes home to Cruz. He swings.
Cruz, fly ball, right field. Teoscar catches it. And it looks like the runner holds. Is that our Rosario?
Water heaters, boilers, and the new NPF hydro furnace. Next level comfort, perfect for your home and the environment. Learn more at Hydro Furnace.
That needs to be picked, says Rogelio. Facts.
1 out, runner at second.
Facts, y'all. James Wood comes up with 1 out, a runner in scoring position. Nationals up by 1.
Left on left here is Banda set to go. Moves the pitch toward the plate. Bill Smith thought it was a strike.
There you go, Andrew. There you go. What you get me? What you get me for dinner?
His head turned a little bit. He might have said something to Edwin Moscoso, the home plate umpire.
Thor heard the word dinner chat, and you see his head pop up from the top of the love seat, looking back at me all bubbly-eyed.
Turn to throw to second base.
Throw to second. They don't get him. Mookie caught that one.
Jose Tena. He runs 4 hits for Washington, 2 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Dodgers pitch. And a strike call. For Dustin May, 6 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, only 1 earned. 3 walks, 1 strikeout. His ERA is now 0.82. 86 pitches, 56 for strikes, swing and a miss, and a sinker.
So Ben is in a position to get a win again, y'all. Matt Sauer, who was brought up just today by the Dodgers, a righty, is warming up in the Dodgers bullpen. I saw him on the transaction wire. This ball hits center field, could be a problem. And it's gone, a 2-run shot.
For James Wood, his 2nd of the season. And the Nationals now lead it 5-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch, especially lefty against lefty.
Can we rewind this game, chat, and start this shit over? Can we start it over?
Ball just drifted out over the plate, right down the middle.
I got something I want to say, but I'm not going to say it because of politics, y'all.
Call is over 3. Swings, fouls it off to the right. Bottom of the 7th, brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
You are what you hang out with? Is that no? It's not that. That's all I'm going to say.
0-1 to Alex Call. He grounded out in the first, flied out in the second, grounded out again in the 5th.
What the heck is happening? Take a mulligan here, says dog catcher.
1 ball and 1 strike to Alex Call. Swings, fouls it back. Call made a great play on Max Muncy in the 3rd inning, taking a hit away from Max. Probably stole at least a double from Muncy. The ball's 2 strikes. kick in the pitch from Banda. A little bit high with a two-seamer. Dodgers now with right-handed action in the bullpen. Matt Sauer is throwing as Banda skips one in low for a ball. Sauer was activated yesterday in Philadelphia when Blake Snell went on the injured list. Warming up, and we'll see him in the game here tonight at some point.
Full count.
3-2. Ground ball wide of third, foul. So the big blow of the ball game so far, James Woods, 2-run homer here in the 7th to erase a 1-run lead and make it a 3-run lead. Swinging a foul straight back by Call. Count still full, 3-2.
Betting closed, Chet. Betting has closed.
Game about Alex Cole says, look, very seldom does he swing and miss.
3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to the gap in right center field. That's a long run for Edman. He's not going to get it. It's over his head into the wall. Call running around first on his way to second, and he will stop there with a stand-up double. Second double of the season for Alex Call, his first hit of the game tonight.
And the way the Call is swinging the bat and putting the ball into play, you know, he's 1 for 3 tonight. He's put the ball into play all 3 at bats. He has really won himself right now, at least, a job in playing in right field.
Dave Roberts coming out to get Anthony Banda.
All right, so Banda's day is going to be done, Chat.
Sauer coming in, 1 out, 1 on, 2 in. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. The score, the Nationals 5, Dodgers 2.
All righty. 5-2 now, y'all. Nationals 6 hits, 5 runs. Dodgers 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 errors. What did you end up having for dinner, COO? Some Popeyes, chicken sandwich.
That's the only kind of chicken I like.
Chicken sandwich, because it's hot. Because it's hot.
Yes, the ghost pepper one. It's not hot.
No, it's not hot. No. I go away for 5 minutes and this happens to Summer O. Yeah, he didn't have it tonight. Nobody really has had it tonight. It doesn't seem like to me. Doesn't seem like to me that anybody has it. But let's go ahead. I'm going to close out betting, y'all, because everybody bet on the Dodgers. Everybody and they brother. There's just 2 bets, though. 20,000. And nobody bet on the Nationals. So there was a little a lottery ticket hit that was sitting out there for the taking. And nobody got it. Now, I don't know if you lose your points if nobody bets. But we probably about to find out. Yeah. Guerrero Jr. hitting like he just got paid or something, says Cole. Looks like it was a rough bus ride, says 12-pack. Dodgers defense is trash today. Obe is blaming the White House water. Is that what it is?
Left-handed hitter now to face the righty Sauer. His contract selected yesterday.
I honestly don't know what to say about this game. This is Andrew.
Sauer stretch, checks the second, and now pitches home and throws a curveball low. Ball 1, 1-0.
Ball 1.
We've been talking earlier throughout the ballgame about the offense of the Nationals.
They get flushed into Potomac, says dog catcher.
With a runner in scoring position. 14th at bat. The Dodgers tonight have had 1.
Points be damned, says dog catcher.
Garcia. Check swing, and he did not go. 2 balls, no strikes. Sauer made his big league debut last year, 31st of March against Minnesota. He was with Kansas City. And the Dodgers got him in the Rule 5 draft.
What's that fool doing over there, chat?
Rule 5 draft, and he made it.
What's that idiot doing over there to my left?
Picked in the Rule 5 draft, you got to stick with the big club. You can get sent back unless they work out some sort of trade. Now a 2-1 pitch from Sauer. And Garcia lines it into left field. That's a base hit.
Base hit.
Rounding third is called. He's going to be sent home. Here comes the throw. It is in time.
All right, finally we throw a runner out at home.
Tommy Edman.
Nice throw like Tommy. Tommy a real one, y'all. Tommy shows up every day.
Smith had plenty of time to catch it and put the tag on Alex Call.
Well, perfect fundamentals for Tommy Edman. He also had the advantage.
Tommy gunned him down.
With just the one out. Hesitated at leading off at second base, not knowing that Betts was going to be able to make the leaping catch.
Yeah, he just got called up, Cope. He just got called up. I think we traded for him.
And that really fell in nicely for Edman.
Like early,
the perfect throw.
like during spring training.
Gave Will Smith the chance to make the tag.
A base hit for Garcia.
Pitcher's getting cooked.
Second on the throw.
It's been the defense today, though, for real, Mike.
Position for Keibert Ruiz.
It's really been our shoddy defense up the middle.
Sauer. Strike call to Ruiz. Fastball at 93.
The throw did not hit the cutoff man, so yes, Garcia was able to take second base, but a perfect throw to home plate nonetheless to get that runner and negate the run scored.
A 1 pitch to Ruiz.
Dr. Joanne says that fat lady hasn't sung yet.
By his shoes. 1 ball, 1
It's still 3 runs, right? It's just 3 runs. But I don't know. We got a pretty big hole in our lineup today. There is a rather large hole, Grand Canyon, in our lineup today.
He's grounded to short, grounded to second. 1-1 pitch from Sauer. Is swung out and line down the right
Shit.
field line.
Right field corner. That'll score another
Rounding
one.
third and coming in is Garcia. Rounding first and going to second with a 2-out run scoring double.
So welcome to the Dodgers, Sauer.
6-2 Nationals.
You bum. You bummage. I wonder if he is part of the Sig Sauer fortune. I wonder if he is part of the Sig Sauer fortune.
All night long, they have struck out just once in this ballgame.
Best handgun on earth, y'all. Period.
The Dodgers have won 4 in a row against this ball club, and the Nationals looking to end that streak tonight. 6-2 is the
No, I don't like him out there. We're wasting him, letting him play set.
Near the outfield grass.
Center field.
On the infield play is Max Muncy.
I don't know.
To retire the side.
I really want him at short. I really want Tommy at short.
For the Nationals.
Let's talk Orioles. Powerhouse.
All right, here we go. But it doesn't matter what I want. You know what he cares. You know what he cares, fool. All right, let's bring this up. Who's coming up? Taylor, Ohtani, Betts, the 9, the 1, the 2, the 9-1, the 2, coming up for the Dodgers here in the top of the 8th. We've got 6 outs to get 5 runs. 6 outs to get 5 runs. Quit kissing on that dog, COO. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. He don't have no time for your smooches, lady. .912 Savannah, Georgia is the locale. This is Summer Obe. She gave me 1 kiss, y'all. That dog has got about 20 and counting. 20 and counting. And he don't even like them. He don't even like them smooches. Clone Tommy. You remember when he came back from 5 runs last year? Was it the Rockies, bro, or was it the Yankees in the World Series? Which one was it? Which one are we talking about, Co?
This very moment.
Look, Freddy.
The Galvin Motors broadcast booth on your
See, you didn't look fast enough. You missed Freddy because you're kissing on that damn dog.
I'm just loving on him.
Quit loving on him. That's my dog.
You love on him today?
Put a tariff on those kisses, says Robin Brazel. It's a doggone Shohei. This is dog catcher.
Sims, the right-hander, former Brave.
All right, get out the way, ump. Get the hell out the way, umpire 3D man. They got a new pitcher, Sims.
Conforto, who will hit for Taylor.
And Conforto in for Taylor, like it should have been at the beginning. Conforto at the plate, strike.
In the game, play left field. Ahmed Rosario, former Dodger, is over there at third base now for the Nationals. Ohtani
Smoochie in the pooch.
A double away from the cycle.
Hayward hit a grand salami.
That's probably the furthest thing from his mind right now.
And then Teoscar got a second chance on that check swing.
1 ball, 1 strike to Michael Conforto.
Antonio, we're not assigning blame here, sir. We're not assigning blame. But in a totally unrelated thing, totally unrelated, some people, everything they are near turns to shit. Dodgers trying to get to last place at this rate, says Elishiva. Elishiva, I need you to calm down. I'm going to need you to calm down, Elishiva. It's still the second week of the season. Foul straight back. Oh, the game is muted? How did that happen? Nope. COO got on the mic or something, y'all. She screwed it up. She unplugged it or something. Unplug it, plug it back in, COO. Quit messing with the mic. You did it, COO. Messing with that dog. All right, might have lost the mic. There it is. There it is. It was the COO, y'all. It was her.
Now the 3-2.
It was her. Kissing on that dog. Probably had her foot out. Here comes Ohtani with a runner on first.
7 in a row set down by Nationals pitcher. Fordo gets down there to first base on the leadoff walk, and here comes Ohtani. He has had a cycle before in his career. It was on the 13th of June, 2019, in Tampa Bay against the Rays. That was with the Angels.
No, he hasn't, Mikey Jerome.
And the pitch to Shohei. Big cut and a miss and a sweeper. Last Dodger to hit for the cycle. Cody
Are we behind on 3D now, too, Chad?
In Miami.
See, everything cascades, y'all.
Now the pitch. Takes it inside. 1-1. Dodgers have had a cycle 9 times.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ohtani needs a double for the cycle. We're about to pause it a sec. This next pitch to Ohtani.
And Ohtani gets out of the way of a high and inside pitch. 2-1. Babe Herman did it in the same season, 1931, May 18th against the Reds and July 24th in Pittsburgh against the Pirates.
Mookie led off with a walk.
And a strike delivered.
Ohtani looks at strike 2.
Right down the middle. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ohtani.
See, they say 2 balls and 2 strikes. They say the same thing.
And need some runs here.
I don't know why I get the grief.
Right-hander, stretching, kicking, he fires.
Misses, goes to the backstop. Conforto to second, baby.
And the camp full to Ohtani. And again, I mean, this has been lopsided.
Conforto celebrates International Beaver Day with a bait on balls.
This is just their second opportunity tonight.
Space. S-base.
Right field, Cruz and center field both playing deep for Ohtani.
Full count.
The pitch. And he lets it go. Call.
And Ohtani gets punched out by the umpire.
Shohei thought it was high, but he strikes out looking here in the top of the 8th. 1 man out.
Not ideal, y'all. Nothing about today has been ideal. You shush it, COO. Ohtani doesn't ever do nothing when the COO's watching him. She's convinced he sucks. She is convinced that he sucks.
The Dodgers have been the comeback kids of the early season so far.
I guess she forgot the World Series.
Do it tonight.
I guess she forgot the 50-50 season.
From behind.
Are there multiple beavers? That's a good question. Are there multiple kinds of beavers?
Comes to the plate, and it's in for a strike to Betts.
There's multiples. I know for a fact. I know for a fact there are multiple species of beavers.
Game 1 on this 3-game set. 2-1 pitch.
Hey, base hit. Mookie did the right thing. Conforto will score. And it's just three-run lead now. Just a little 3-run lead. Go Phils. Wrong series, Ant.
Again, that's
wrong series, bro.
Keep the line moving.
Conforto was an Oregon State Beaver. See, there's another. Tony Mama says, I heard Beaver.
Right-hander just starting to toss in the Nationals bullpen. Nobody ready, so this will just be a mound visit. And it's brought to you by Jacoby and Myers, because everyone deserves justice. Tommy Edman coming up. He's over.
Exactly, Dan. Dan names 2 of them. Let's be easy, though. Let's be easy.
Settle Sims down a little bit, but probably more to buy.
Dan's first comments in the chat. He's going to name all the different beaver species roaming wild around the world. The beaver cleaver. Ward, you're being too hard on the beaver.
Edman batting left-handed against the right-hander Sims. Betts leads at first. Pitch in there for a strike.
Call strike to Tommy. Easy now.
Started him with a breaking ball.
Angry Beavers on Nickelodeon. Facts.
Rosario even with the bag off the line.
Richter predicting a big comeback.
And a pitch.
Rip, Tommy. You stud. You friggin' stud, Tommy. Where's Elishiva?
And this will bring the tying run to
tying run coming to the plate. And his name is Teoscar.
Right down the middle.
I like Teoscar.
That's a required for this Dodger ball club really in the middle of the ball game. Hopefully they can continue to get and stay hot here in the 8th.
David Martinez just
Beaver Stew says David Catalano. Have you had Beaver Stew, Catalano?
He's just getting him to.
Have you had some of that?
Get the reliever warming up just a little more time.
Frank Durbin.
And now the home plate umpire.
Moto in the house.
Take the slow stroll out. Somebody will say.
Did I get banned?
And then they'll break up the meeting. And that's when Martinez will come up the steps.
I have heard of this Teoscar fellow.
Now he makes his way out.
All right, they're going to go get a new pitcher just for Teoscar. They're going to go get one. They're going to get them a new pitcher.
Dodgers will have the tying run at the plate. And Kyle Finnegan.
No, that was Freeze. Tasty Freeze.
Right-hander out of Texas State will come on to.
You knew Bodo would show up. You knew it.
My favorite players in the game. I'm a big believer in Marcus Semien.
Looking at our lineup and getting excited about.
I never heard of that one, Bodo.
I think you like the Rangers. The West is all Texas, baby.
Oh, I'm supposed to mute this. I hope nothing played there that would have been bad. Deborah says, cool. Justin Beaverlander. Free Beaver, says Robin. How did we get here, chat? Is this one of those occurrences? It sells, though. It sells, y'all. We got 150 in the house. That is our high for today. Wooden floor beaver. There used to be a Leave It to Beaver in the 70s. Facts, Armando. That's why I said, Ward, you're being too hard on the beaver. Mrs. Beaver Cleaver said that to Ward famously. And now the comment lives in mortality. All right, here we go. Back to the audio.
With meal deal packages to feed any size group. Everyone loves Shakey's
Beaver hats.
Thin crust pizza, golden fried chicken, and
I've got a beaver. Well, no, I don't think mine was a beaver hat. It was a raccoon hat. Got it in Tombstone, and then it literally disintegrated over the years.
Good times at Shakey's today.
It's a movie where beavers get turned into zombie beavers.
Hey, Martinez.
And then they attack people or what? Or would?
Coming out
Zombie beavers. Zombie beavers are a danger to the petrified forest in Oregon. There was no mail in the box when I made my foray to the mailbox, COO.
Finnegan is third in Nationals history.
All right, who's this? Finnegan.
91 career saves.
All right, so the Nationals bring out a proper Irishman to face Teoscar Hernandez.
Runners lead first
One
and
out.
second. Finnegan's pitch
First
to
and second.
Teoscar is outside and low. Started him with a splitter.
Splitter.
Again, also a lot of fastballs. He was a different pitcher last year at home, where he was.
Don't know if there was some blowback.
Fourth best in ERA versus at home.
Oh, damn, says Dr. Joey.
20 batting average against on the road.
Puntage.
1-0 pitch. That's outside. Again, he tried the splitter.
Yes, and they actually just eat
splitter,
women
50+%
from the
fastball.
woohoo. Shut the fuck up.
Blake Trinan now warming for the Dodgers. Runners off first and second. 2-0 to Teoscar. Pitch on the way. Cut on
Shut up, oh, shut up, Moto.
To start the at-bat against Hernandez.
Dial it back. Dial it back.
Big gap.
This
in left
train is
center
out of
field.
control.
Center fielder Dylan Cruz playing over toward right center. And runners had Finnegan's.
I have a Howard the
inside
Duck
into
comic
second
from the
base.
70s where he takes out a zombie-like monster beaver.
This is not a spot where the runner's going to be trying to dispute.
Speaking of ducks. Speaking of ducks, y'all, I hope you didn't hear that. 2-1.
1 out. 2-1 pitch. That's slow. 3-1 to Hernandez.
3-1.
Another split.
3-1.
On deck.
Guess who's on deck, y'all? That dude. My guy, Will Smith, on deck for the Dodgers.
Straightens up. Looks back at second base.
Teoscar, yoke this ship.
To Teoscar.
Teoscar, right field, right to the fielder. 2 away. We'll tag up, and now we got runners on the corners with 2 outs. Smitty coming to the plate. Nice rip. Nice rip by Teoscar, but it was right to that fool.
Be a double, possibly a triple. So you got to hang with him when you get back into the dugout. Did the job, but the Dodgers now needed to try and get some more runners on base.
All right, little Ant Newts has found a place to play, chat. Ant Newts. Ant Newts, your plane is warming up on the runway. Your plane is warming up on the runway, Ant. But I'm glad you found a little place to play and clown.
The stretch by Finnegan. And the right-hander looks the deal home. And he
Swing and a miss, a mighty swing and a miss by Smitty.
A little late on the swing. 0-1. Again, settles on the hill.
Man,
pitch outside.
Outside, even it up. Even that up. 1-1. Uno. Moto Winner has been a member now for 19 months. I think it's longer than that for real, though. For reals, I think he's been a member for longer than that.
Here's a 1-1 to Will Smith. Outside and low.
Outside.
That was a slider. That was a slider. The first one we've seen.
Jesus
Very
Christ.
much. So far this year, only 1.6%.
Dog catcher, you need help, bro.
2-1, and Will couldn't hold up the swing. Checked it, but he went.
Someone send a medical professional to dog catcher's house.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Smith.
Makes it bounced in the dirt. And Ruiz, the catcher, had to backhand that ball. That's how far outside it was and low.
I don't know that I'm familiar with Howard the Duck.
2-2, 2 on, 2 out.
2-2. Are we coming back or not?
First and third. Edmund at first.
Are we coming back in this game from the abyss?
Finnegan's 2-2 offer. There it comes. Now he throws. And
Smitty, center field, drops in, base hit.
Edmund holds it center.
That'll score Mookie.
A 2-2 pitch.
Let's go.
Will Smith fought off a splitter.
Speaking of Beavers, we're chopping them down, baby. We're chopping them down 1 run at a time.
Well, here they come again. They've been late inning heroics and trying to pick up their
Imagine, chat. Imagine a world where the Dodgers put people in their proper positions and they play in a game where they don't make a multitude of errors to get behind, and then they go off in the 8th inning. Kike Hernandez. He needs a big hit, chat. He needs a big hit. He's been doing a hell of a job filling in for Frederick Von Freeman at first, but we need the bat now, y'all. We need the bat. Down low.
1 ball and 1 strike.
I'll come back when you lose to the Nationals, says Ant.
Smith at first.
I can't wait.
2 men out, top of the 8th inning. Dodgers have closed to within 2. 6-4.
A Beaver shot to center field. Called strike, down low.
Fastball down the middle.
1-2, y'all. The COO is invested. She is invested in these Dodger games now.
Ball and 2 strikes.
We're going yard. I don't want to know who's behind Hernandez, though.
Hoping for a chance this inning. Finnegan's 1-2.
It might be Conforto.
Swing on and miss.
Ah, shit. Hernandez strikes out.
Dodgers do pick up 2 on 3 hits. They leave 2 men, no Nationals errors. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Blake Trinan will come on to pitch.
All right, so Trinan going to pitch. Let me mute this. Let me mute that puppy. 174 is our high for today. If you're new, subscribe. Like the video. I'll be back tomorrow with more Dodger baseball. Game 2 of the 3-game set from our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Dodgers Nationals. My ex-wife got pissed off at me one day, and she decided to sell everything I had value, including my comic books, while I was training to be a truck driver. Ant says, "See ya." Ant, I think you've got enough attention for today, buddy. I'm not gonna ban you just yet. It's probably coming though, but I think we're gonna let you stew on it. You know what I mean? We're gonna let you go stew on it. Climb back into the hole from whence you emerged, and we'll try it again tomorrow with you. We'll try it again tomorrow. I'm not even gonna put you on the plane. We're not gonna waste the fuel. It snowed on me last night, says Bodo. All that Beaver chatter got us 2 runs, says Dog Catcher. Beaver chatter. I blame it all on Obe, yo. I blame it all on Obe. He was that guy that poured the gasoline and ignited the flame, you know what I mean? Without a doubt, it was Obe. I am not sorry, says Dog Catcher. New subscriber, Elisa Warren. Sands, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud.
The home of the world champion LA Dodgers.
All right, they sent this dude back out there again, this sour guy.
Make us a preset on the free iHeartRadio app.
They sent out the sour guy. Strike.
Matt Sauer still on the pitch. Trinan was warming up, ready to come in, but the Dodgers have stuck with Sauer.
That's a fat
And
beaver.
he throws
Oh,
a strike
that's a
to
fatty.
Josh Bell, the Nationals' designated hitter. Now this one goes way inside.
Dodgers
to the
having a
backstop
tough
for ball
Eastern
one.
trip.
1-1.
They'll be okay, says Doug
Tonight's game
Noble.
brought
Yeah,
to
I
you
know.
by First Five
Oh,
California.
oh, shit.
1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress, but there are things parents
We
can do to
be
help. Learn how to overcome
buffering.
it at first5california.com.
We be buffering, y'all.
1-1 pitch. Bell
The 1-1 base hit center field by Bell.
The Nationals with a base run.
It continues, y'all.
All the time, just aggressive at good pitches. As a result, they've
It
come up with a ton of
continues.
traffic on the bases.
And they have not expanded.
We
the strike
definitely
zone.
can't let him get a
They're
run
not
here,
sending
y'all.
pitches out of the strike zone.
I vote no. I vote no. We're in the pause. We're in the pause, y'all. De Jong rises from the depths.
Sauer delivering now to Paul DeYoung, the shortstop, who's 1 for 3.
Fire somebody, says Conrad. To Beaver or not to Beaver?
1-0
That
pitch to DeYoung
is the
with a
question.
Short lead at first by Bell. Swung out and ripped foul
Oof.
on the third base line into the seats.
That could have been a problem.
Hit it pretty good too. 106.6 off the bat.
We need some damn D. What?
DeYoung is 7 for 28 on the season. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch from Sauer. And DeYoung will take a strike. Cutter just on the outside edge of the plate. One ball, 2 strikes.
Armando, we're going to need some more Beaver going into the ninth.
It's a little bit low blocked.
Let's throw them Beaver emojis up in the chat, y'all. Let's flood the chat with the fat Beaver. Let's flood it. Flood it, chat. We lost all our extra viewers we had.
Sal could use a ground
when
ball
we
to
blew
short
it.
right here.
The Beaver
2-2 pitch.
push that we got has faded.
Make the count full, 3-2.
Bring in Gary Brewer, says Doug.
3 balls, 2 strikes. To Paul DeYoung.
You're an inspiration, says Dog Catcher to
Stretched by
Bodo.
Sauer in the 3-2. Swung on foul back. We were over in Peoria in spring training.
AC/DC.
Game against the
Becky
Mariners.
Black.
Sauer had
hit the sack.
Just had a rough inning.
That's
And
our
Roberts came
Rosario.
out to
That's
get
the
him.
Rosario we used to have, huh,
Went
chat?
in spring training, and it took
He
an awful
sucked
long
with
time
us.
to get through that meeting before Sauer left him out. That was a foul ball off to the right side. Found out after the game that Dave Roberts took that opportunity. to
I'm
tell
still here,
Sauer
says
that he was gonna
Elishiva.
Make the opening day roster and go with
Me
the
too,
team
girl.
Treasure
I am
Command.
here.
And so he did. He was on the opening day roster. But
Why
never
do
got
we
in the
keep
first 2
buffering
games.
today, y'all? Why do you think that is?
Before being sent to Oklahoma City and then had his contract selected yesterday.
What you think that might be?
Pitching here tonight for the first time this year. 3-2 pitch.
3-2 ground ball. Mookie.
Right there. Throws on to second for 1.
All right, we get a double play there, and we didn't F it up. We get a double play, and we didn't F it up, chat. I'm proud of Mookie. Proud of him. Still don't think he should be there, but I'm proud of him. No, he needs to get off of there. He needs to go play right field. You watch that World Series thing? You know exactly what I'm talking about.
6-4.
He is an
Nationals
unbelievable
lead.
right fielder.
And for the Dodgers in the ninth, the bottom part of the order.
All right, so we got a little bit of a wait here, I think.
Due up. So Rosario fouls it away. Now they need to get one man on base to get Ohtani up again. He still has a chance to get the cycle with a double, but more importantly, just to get him up in the game. And
Donna R.
keep this
dropping
game
the Beavers in the chat.
2-run separation.
Donna R. is up in here,
0-2 pitch. Bounce.
0-2
Strike
pitch
1-2.
down.
a couple of guys on, that they can have the big part of the lineup come on the bat as well.
Beaver is a cursed animal in some cultures.
That's why those guys hit at the top.
I didn't know that.
Because
things you didn't know.
Come up late in the game and make
4-2-50, Alex. Down low, ball.
Another pitch in the dirt, 2-2.
Ball.
It's like the Phillies, right? You look at Kyle Schwarber as their leadoff guy.
We don't need that no more, Yoshiba. We don't need that double play no more.
But he's a game changer.
We just need one out. And then we need 2 runs.
And a 2-2.
2-2. Oh, shoot. Tommy's a stud. Tell him, Yoshiba. Tell him, Yoshiba.
Over there to the left center field gap. Side is retired. No runs to hit that.
Muncy, Rojas, Conforto.
Luis Robert is one of the most talented
due up for the Dodgers in the ninth. And they're going to have to do it on their own, y'all. They're going to have to do it on their own. There will be no activation on Beaver Night here at Valhalla Sports Talk. There will be no activation again on Beaver Night here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Every April 7th is National Beer Day, time where we can raise a toast to the oldest and most venerable of all beverages. People have been making beer for over 5,000 years. 5,000? Yeah, there's evidence of beer in ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt. I was letting people know for the future that you had created a double play emoji. Thank you, Elishiba. Thank you, girl. Elishiba offered to pick us up at the airport, COO, if we fly into Los Angeles. Yes, she did. She didn't tell me what kind of car she had, though. And the chat pontificated it could be a 86 or a 76 Pinto. Pintos are known to explode when hitting in the rear. A common occurrence at LA International Airport is cars being hit in the rear. Not many things more popular than getting drunk since some are old. Was beer first brewed in Ethiopia? I think I recall the first coffee was brewed into a beverage there. Not sure about beer. I thought they found Bodo got a fever or something. Oh man, they're playing Eminem and I didn't turn off the audio. All right, here comes Max.
As he goes into the stretch, pitching to Muncy.
Max apparently not a called shot by me today.
Dodgers need a base runner. Muncy swings.
Fouls the first one back.
Muncy, Rojas, Conforto.
She didn't say where she was going to take us after she picked us up. True. That is true, Bodo. That is true. She could be kidnapping us, but she did warn me. She said, I know this might be weird. Hey, Muncy! Muncy! Off the wall! Let's go! I told y'all, we're Gucci. Muncy with a leadoff double.
The Dodgers in business in the ninth.
And he just said the Dodgers are in business. These fools are stealing my lines.
Hunter Fiducia called up a couple of days ago. A catcher by trade. They had a really good spring.
I've seen this movie before. She comes to pick you up. Next thing you know, you're kidnapped. And a man with a particular set of skills has to come rescue you. I think I've seen that movie too.
Get on base.
First I can't read all that shit, dog catcher. This is a serious time in this stream.
And the tying run is
dog catcher's writing a whole freaking novel, and I'm supposed to read it between pitches?
This does bring up a very good possibility. We could see Ohtani.
Give me the Cliff Notes version, bro.
1-0 pitch to Fiducia from Finnegan. And that is low ball 2.
Low ball 2.
Now the Dodgers get action in the bullpen again.
Dodgers getting action in the bullpen. It's a crazy night up in here.
Muncy leads at second. Nobody out.
You got a Beamer?
To Fiducia.
Right on. We're getting picked up in a Beamer.
And fouled off down the left side and out of play.
How much a night you think that hotel we stayed in is? Right there by the airport.
877 Cars for Kids now. From the agents are
Yes.
standing by to take your donation. To donate your car today.
Hey, this is Hunter Fiducia.
Strike fastball at 96.
2-2.
Just about knee high. 2-2 to Fiducia. Conforto on deck. Finnegan kicks, fires. Fiducia swings, ground ball right side. It is stopped by the second baseman.
All right, Fiducia's out.
To his feet.
Almost.
To first.
Almost. Max to
Fiducia
third.
is out. Muncy advances second to third. Tough play for Garcia, having to go to his glove side slide to make that grab. That one almost got through. A little bit harder, and it might have had the speed to get through.
And he made a good play. He just made the slide in.
Armando calling for some magic.
Ball, so it could not get past him.
2-run ball game, top of the
I'm a
ninth.
big Hunter Fiducia fan. This is
Ohtani
Shiva.
on deck.
Who's this, Conforto?
Pitch. Strike call.
Called strike.
Fastball 96 down.
I don't know if I've mentioned yet, but I know I have about 4 times. Conforto rakes in MLB The Show. He rakes
tonight, down 2 here
bomb
tonight.
after bomb with this dude.
Muncy leads at third. And the pitch to Conforto from Kyle Finnegan.
That's bullshit, umpire. Bullshit, umpire.
Fastball.
I am, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am a Dodger couch coach.
You'd think this is a great opportunity.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, take a peek on today's community post, and you will know if you too are a member of the Dodger couch coach community.
Deficit for the Dodgers.
0-2 pitch now to Conforto. Swing on, miss.
Conforto gets fooled, swings at the cheese, and a strikeout.
And now the Dodgers are down to their last
So last out, but it's Ohtani, y'all. One mighty swing, and we could go to extras.
A home run and a triple. 3 for 4. Struck out looking in the 8th inning. Here he gets another chance in the 9th. Power against power.
Still, Ohtani still looking for the cycle, y'all. Last one to do it was Bellinger in 17.
The pitch. Outside ball.
Outside ball to Ohtani.
Mookie Betts on deck.
We haven't named him yet, El Shiva.
2 outs, top of the 9th. Muncy with a big lead at third. And a 1-0 pitch to Shohei Ohtani. Inside.
Down low, 2-0. 2-0. COO predicts they will walk in.
With Ohtani, you get a tangle with Mookie Betts.
Beaver whiffs.
And Finnegan certainly does not want to put the tying run on
The umpires
base.
want this game over. It's raining.
Potential go-ahead run coming to the plate.
Conforto sounds like the name of an X-Man.
Right now, 2-0. Finnegan deals.
Down low, 3-0, 3-0.
A splitter.
Hey, Nationals, I've seen this movie before. If you think you're just going to put on Ohtani to get the bets, that usually doesn't end well. That usually does not end well if you're just going to get Ohtani on base to pitch the bets.
And that's in there.
Ooh, Ohtani takes on the 3-0, 3-1.
Splitter right down the middle.
3-1, a little splitter action.
Ohtani still in an advantage count.
Come on, baby.
And a 3-1 from Finnegan. Here it comes. And Ohtani takes a strike.
Strike 2, right on the bottom.
Ball 4. He was already
Timeout, says Ohtani. I want to think about it.
So it comes down to this. A full count, 2 outs.
We need your lucky bat, says Pepe.
Ohtani represents the tying run here in game.
Denied.
Kyle Finnegan, ball behind his back, leaning in. Got the pitch he wants. Ruiz the target.
Full count, 2 outs.
Pitch to Ohtani. Inside.
They walked him, free base.
4, the time runs aboard, and here comes Mookie.
All right, let's confuse the issue a little bit.
Here comes Mookie with a chance to do the right thing.
Finnegan. He's over 1.4. It's almost 1.5 seconds to get the ball to his catcher. Now, does he go to a slide step trying to...
I'm going to make them do it on their own, y'all. I'm going to make them do it on their own.
Ohtani, who was caught stealing the other night, thrown out. Does that curtail his maybe thought of trying to steal? Do you get the potential?
They got to do it on their own, y'all. There will be no magic. There will be no big stick activation.
The Nationals have started a right-hander, Orlando Ribalta, throwing in the bullpen.
Now, Ohtani is using the rarely used batting glove walkie-talkie, talking to the first base coach. Rarely seen on a baseball field. Ohtani, the first to have a set of the batting glove walkie-talkie. Mookie Betts comes to the plate with 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Dodgers down by 2 in the top of the ninth.
Finnegan ready to deliver.
Beaver up, says Bodo. Outside to Mookie. Ball 1.
Still almost
I wouldn't be shocked, y'all. I wouldn't be shocked if Mookie gets a walk too and they face Tommy. Mookie is, I missed it, something about batting average leaders.
1 ball, no strike pitch.
Ground ball, second base. And the Nationals take game 1. Wah, wah.
Come up empty.
Wah, wah.
They've lost back-to-back games now.
The 3D players walk off in sadness.
They'll go to 9-3. While the Nationals will go to
Dodgers now 9-3. Nationals now 4-6 on the season.
Against them, the Dodgers
Tomorrow's game, same start time as today.
With Washington. 6-4 is the final score. Rick and I will be back to wrap it up in a moment.
Dodger coverage morning till night.
You're home for that one, though, right? Hopefully.
570 LA Sports.
Talk about Galpin Mazda
Darkness
and
has
the number
descended.
1 Mazda dealer in California. One of
A
the
sad
largest
loss is
inventories of
Elishiva.
Mazdas anywhere in the world, and the ability
That
for
really
you
stuffs.
to simply hit up galpinmazda.com.
The
Too many errors.
Baseball is running through
We're
this
struggling
time.
up the middle, y'all. We're definitely struggling up the middle. Anyway, I'm not going to stay on a long time tonight. I'm not here for a long time today. I'm only here for a good time, and I didn't get that either. But the Dodgers lose 6-4. Is your final. I don't know what's going on with the Gigantes today.
That's what the Cincinnati Reds are going to do in 2020.
It'll scroll down below us here. But, yeah. With better defense, the Dodgers win. With a suck-ass defense, the Dodgers lose. Hey, good night, David. Good night, buddy. It's the Dodgers lose. You think maybe that's the same guy, y'all, chat? You think that's the same guy, just being slick? Same format. Weird periods in his name. We'll get him tomorrow, says Richter. Facts. Bye, everybody. Sad lose. Val got some severance to get to. Might even remember the name of it when it's over.
Doubt it.
Some days I don't like you much, Obe. Some days, Obe.
It's a great night
I don't.
for baseball.
Wait.
This matchup features
This
some of
is
the best
this is
talent
the
in
Google,
game.
right? Which one is not the Google? All right, so let's close that. We're gonna launch YouTube.
The winning
Close
pitcher,
all this
Mackenzie
crap.
Gore gets his first win of the year. He's 1-1. Dustin May
View my channel.
gets tagged with the loss. He's 0-1, even though
Worst stream of the year, I believe.
Kyle Finnegan
Viewers
will
wise,
pick up his
2,900.
fourth save of the season so far.
2,900.
This is a 5-out save tonight.
We did almost
for
get
Finnegan.
130 likes.
Game took 2 hours and 34 minutes in front of a crowd of 22,546.
So look at this thing.
Nationals
I
Park.
didn't show you
Dodgers
this.
now
But
9-3.
the way I got the radio
Best
on
they
here
can do on this road trip
is if you
is
go down
split.
here to
But
broadcast
they got to win
options.
the next 2 games after going 1-2 in Philadelphia. And
If you go to broadcast
0-1
options,
so far with 2 games
and then
remaining
go down
in
here,
this series
and
against
bam,
the Nationals.
you
2
get it
errors
in
tonight.
the Sportsnet LA feed,
Costly is 200
Defense.
or you get the Espanol feed.
Su
All
segunda
right, for our
derrota
viewers
consecutiva, la primera aquí ante los
in the
Nationals.
Latin
Y
countries,
empezaron a esa ya también
this
en
is
la
your
época del
Espanol
tercer juego.
Minute.
Mira, cuando
The
un
Espanol
equipo
Minute
se
here
poncha
on Valhalla
11
Sports
veces
Talk.
en un partido y bateas menos imparables y cometes 2 errores, es muy difícil ganar. Claro,
slumping a bit
necesitas jugar
here.
otro equipo
We got to get back to some serious baseball.
Que el equipo que pierde ayer
Fire the
también
beer
se poncharon
beaver.
11 veces. No, se poncharon 10 veces los Dodgers.
Prince
Y hoy se
Bubblegum?
ponchan 11. Ayer regalaron
Who's that?
11 bases por bolas. Así
11
que
bolsa.
voy a pensar que otra vez
Otra vez.
Sasaki lanzó muy bien. A pesar de que
Muy
permitió
bien.
3 carreras, le cometieron errores.
I hablo, y'all. I should do that shit. I should really run a stream with that Spanish on it, y'all. I should run a stream on Streaming Station 2 with the Spanish radio broadcast and just stats. And we'll do a video of Chico. Do a video of Chico to play as the AI character. What you think, chat? What you think? I'll still do my streams, but Streaming Station 2 will be hosted by Chico, the Chihuahua, and do Spanish-only Dodger broadcasts. Yeah, hoops are on now. Joe Davis wearing a heavy coat, y'all. Karros is like, he's smarter than I am. Yes, is Conrad. You could eat to the beat. All right, I'm out. Good night, Gracie. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to the subscribers and the members. Those are the V-Homies and the Berserkers. Or the Berserkers and the V-Homies. I'll be back tomorrow for more Dodger baseball. Again, it's a 3:45 start, Mountain Standard Time. I will go on at about 3:15. Tony and Mama, I will go to the P.O. box to see what you have sent. I didn't pick Houston to win the whole thing. They're up 29-20. I prefer to watch the amazing Kings hockey, says Ella Shiva. We'll be back. It's a long season, but every game feels like playoffs. Val's doing some serious thinking here, says Theo. I am so close to the Roki Sasaki card pipeline series in the show, y'all, but I can't figure out that conquest mode. It's pissing me off. That conquest mode is probably something Theo could solve in seconds. But I'm out. Good night, everybody. From all of us here at Valhalla Sports Talk Studios, it's Valhalla signing off. Where's my Lambo? You got a Beamer picking me up at the airport, y'all. Ella Shiva rolling in the benzo, picking up the Valhalla O's, taking him to the Hotel O's. We'll probably buy her some dinner. All right, we out, yo.
Looking forward to Dodgers.